A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Now, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, The Lodger, and our distinguished star appearing as the storyteller and as the lodger, Robert Montgomery. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Suspense. This is the Man in Black, with a few words concerning London in the year 1888. A London terrorized by the fifth in a succession of recent murders. Murders of young, attractive women. The unknown killer at large and little else absorbed the horrified imagination of the great city, of all those in fine quarters and all those in small, grimy houses. As, for example, Ellen Bunting. Ellen was no different from all the other middle-aged housewives dwelling in squalid Whitechapel. She knew all the known facts of the case. As that artful storyteller, Mr. Robert Montgomery, will tell you, Ellen knew it was quite proper to refer to this wielder of the knife as the Avenger. On Thursday night, the 16th of April, 1888 it was, Ellen Bunting and Robert, her husband, sat before their fireplace reading the newspaper account of the latest murder. The Avenger had struck again. As Ellen expressed it, he might be anybody. He might be the fellow you pass on the street.
The fellow standing next to you. The man you bump into. Oh, it's a terrible thought.
Yes, if only the police had somebody to go on. But it looks like the Avenger's just too quick for them.
Look, it says here that this girl he got last night was like all the others. Pretty, blonde, and, let's see, described by her friends as a very light-hearted girl. Oh, what a pity.
Did you ever stop to think who fits that to a T? In fact, fits all those girls?
Why?
My own Daisy.
Yes. Well, maybe it's a good thing she's with her aunt instead of here. London ain't a safe place for any girl right now.
Just the same, I can't help thinking how fine it'll be to have her back.
Now, Bunting, you know that Daisy seems just as much my own daughter as she is yours. But I'm telling you, there's no sense even thinking about having her back right now. We just can't afford it.
I know that, Ellen, only, well, maybe we could manage it some way. And,
How? Haven't I scrimped myself half crazy trying to keep us going? But you don't care about that, do you? Oh, no, your Daisy's more important to you than I.
No,
And
Ellen.
we haven't had a lodger for months. Nobody even comes to look at the room anymore, and... Oh, I'm sorry, Robbie. I didn't mean to take on so.
Oh, no, Ellen, it's all right. Well, don't you go worrying another second, old girl. First thing you know, you won't be pretty no more. Why, you'll have your face all wrinkled.
Now, see here, Bunting.
Oh, come on, now. Let's see a smile. Come on, just one.
Oh, leave me alone. I won't have... Oh, get on with you.
Now, who do you suppose that could be?
Awful late for visitors. Bunting, do you think it could be somebody looking for rooms?
Why, it might be. You want me to go to the door?
No, I'll go. You just stay in here.
And I'll be sure to get a good look at who it is before you let him in, dear.
I'm coming. I do hope that it's... Yes, sir?
Is it not true that you let lodgings?
Yes, sir. Won't you come in, sir?
Thank you.
Could I take your kids, sir?
There's no need. Now, I am just looking for a quiet room. It must be quiet.
Oh, we have that, sir. Above all, our house is quiet. Your bag, sir. May I take it?
No. I'll hold it. If you'll be so good as to show me the room, please.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. It's right up these stairs, sir. This way.
Thank you.
You see, sir, there's just my husband and me here, and we're ever so quiet, and I'm sure you'll find this room to your liking, sir. Here we are. Now, I'll just light the gas. There.
Very good.
It is pleasant, isn't it, sir? And there's not many rooms with such pretty pictures, are there now? We have had them in the family for years, sir, and we're...
Pictures interest me very little. You see, what really impresses me about the room is the very simplicity of it. The bareness.
Yes, sir. It's not at all crowded, is it?
It will be quite suitable, Mrs.
Bunting, sir.
Mrs. Bunting. You see, I do a great deal of reading in my book here. The Holy Bible.
Yes, sir. And please, sir, let me help you with your luggage.
No. Don't touch it.
But I only wish...
You only wish to help, of course. You must forgive me, Mrs. Bunting. It's just that I'm so very weary.
Of course, sir.
He bringeth them to their desired haven. Beautiful words, Mrs. Bunting.
Indeed they are, sir.
And now at last I have found my haven of rest.
Yes, sir. Then you'll be taking the room?
Yes. I shall pay you 30 shillings a week. This is satisfactory?
30... Why, yes, sir. Yes, sir, that will be quite all right.
Good. My name is Sleuth, Mrs. Bunting.
Mr. Sleuth.
Sleuth. Think of a hound, Mrs. Bunting, and you'll never forget my name. 23, 4, 30. 30 shillings.
Thank you, sir. And would you be wishing anything now? A supper, tea?
Nothing, thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Mrs. Bunting. You have... Stop it!
Oh, yes, sir. What did I do?
That song you were humming. That music.
But
Music, Mrs. Bunting, save that expressing the majesty of God, is an accompaniment for irreverent gaiety and an instrument of sin.
Yes, sir.
And you assured me your dwelling was quiet.
But it is, sir. Believe me, sir, I didn't mean any harm.
Of course. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bunting. I fear I spoke sharply. I don't wish you to think me rude. After all, you have been so kind, so considerate.
I hope I know a gentleman when I see one.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And on second thought, perhaps a bit of bread and butter would be pleasant.
Bread and butter? Certainly, sir. I'll have it in an instant.
Ellen, did he take the room?
Come into the kitchen where he won't hear us.
He took it. He took the room.
Yes, Robbie, we're all right now. Look, 30 shillings a week in advance.
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. Ellen, do you see what this means?
Yes, you can have Daisy now. Here, Bunting, hand me that dish.
Right. Do you know something, old girl? We're not going to worry too much about Daisy being in danger of that Avenger fellow.
Whatever do you mean, Robbie?
Well, she's not one for dancing, you know, or any kind of like entertainment.
What's that to do with it, please?
Something I read here in the paper while you was with the gentleman. They found out that every one of the Avengers' victims had just come from a dancing party or a music hall.
Now hurry, Bunting, please.
Two thoughts only governed Ellen's mind. The lodger's light supper and her own good fortune at having such a lodger. She started up the staircase to his room.
Oh.
She hath cast down many wounded from her. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Come in, and to know the wickedness of folly.
Why, mister.
Yes, what is it?
Those pictures. Those pretty girls. You've turned all their faces to the wall.
And that maneuver, that strange action, was the beginning of Ellen's concern. The day following, the lodger did not leave the upstairs room once, nor did he leave the next day, and the oddness of this occurred to her, and the approaching arrival of Daisy, her stepdaughter, added to her concern. On the second night, her sleep was restless with vague, disturbing images, and so when she heard the first stealthy footsteps outside her bedroom, she was instantly awake.
Oh!
Tensely, she followed those steps down the stairs, down the hallway. She heard the front door open, and then click shut. Utter stillness fell upon the house, and outside the streets were so silent she could hear distinctly the clock from a church tower a mile away toll the hour. In her troubled fancy, she pictured a long figure plodding through the deep fog, moving quietly, stealthily, searching, stalking, finding. When, soon after, she heard the lodger return, she sought to quiet the horrible dread which had possessed her. But for Ellen there was no more sleep, merely a tormented state of half-consciousness, which suddenly dropped from her soon after dawn.
Horrible murder!
Horrible murder. That was the piercing scream of a newsboy far down the street.
The Avengers strike during the night!
Ellen Bunting heard the boy cry out the Avengers' latest stroke, made during the night.
No.
Extra special horrible murder at King's Cross! Avengers take 6 victims special! Avengers recognized! Another close team of knowledge. Avengers strikes again. Avenger. Horrible murder. Avenger.
Ellen's first glimpse that morning of the gray-faced lodger brought the sleepless night's terror full to the surface. But on the next instant, she saw the pitiable, helpless weariness in his eyes, and curiously, the terror began to pass. She found that she was hoping desperately that her fears were unfounded. To lose 30 shillings a week, perhaps because of a mistake? No. She must be certain, before she spoke to a soul. She knew that there was one thing she must examine. The lodger's single piece of luggage. What could it hold? Not much in the way of clothing, surely. It was too small, too narrow. It was more like a case. A case for a knife. It was almost noon before Ellen found her opportunity to search the lodger's room. Soon after Bunting left to meet Daisy, Ellen watched the tall, thin figure in the black Inverness cape disappear down the street. And then she rushed upstairs and into the room. Quickly she moved to the closet. It was no different than it had always been, utterly empty. She went then to the chest of drawers against the wall. She opened the top drawer and found nothing inside but a frayed shirt, 2 handkerchiefs. The next drawer, underclothes, socks. The next, empty. There remained, then, only one possible place for the small, narrow bag. The bottom drawer. And it was locked. Tugging at the drawer, she heard suddenly the opening of the front door downstairs.
Oh.
Panic-stricken, she rushed out of the room and down the hall to the head of the stairs.
You're upstairs, Ellen?
Look, Ellen! Daisy's here!
It's so good to see you. Whatever's the matter?
She's gone quite white.
Oh, well, I'm all right. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Oh, you don't know how fine it is to be back again, Mother Ellen. Now, the country's all right in its way, but there's nothing like London now, is there?
No, there isn't.
Well, as long as that Avenger's about, I can see we're going to have to do something to keep this young lady indoors, London or no London.
Don't you worry. Mother Ellen will see to that.
Well, Daisy, I might as well get you settled.
Oh, you see, Father, what I tell you. She'll have a dust cloth in my hand before I got time to take my coat off.
Mr. Sleuth.
Mrs. Bunting? I see my door is open.
We was just leaving, sir.
Does this mean that all of you have been in my room?
Oh, not all, sir.
What must I do? Keep it locked?
But you see, sir, I was just tidying up a bit, and Mr. Bunting, he brought his daughter up, sir. She's just arrived. This is Daisy, sir.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
She's been away for quite a long while, you see, Mr. Sloop, and that's why we're a bit excited, you might say.
Yes, you must have been surprised when you came in hearing us laughing and carrying on that way.
Yes. Yes, I must say I was. However, Miss Daisy, there are all types of joy, are there not?
Yes, I'm sure there are.
The despicable evil joy of the abandoned and the divine happiness of the blessed. A vast difference, that. You do understand me, don't you?
Why, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Sleuth.
I devoutly hope so, Miss Daisy. Nowadays, there are so very few young women like yourself who do. All women are placed on this earth filled with evil. They therefore must struggle constantly to find the paths of righteousness.
Why, Mr. Sleuth, you mean a girl's not to enjoy life at all? Not to have fun?
Frivolity, my child, is the devil's breeding ground. All his implements are there. Pleasure, impropriety, the temptation of music, dancing.
Oh, that's crazy. Why, there's nothing I like better than an evening of dancing.
You dance?
She didn't know what she was saying, Mr. Sleuth. Just a child. And Daisy, you know you've never been one for dancing. You never even learned how
to. I did learn, Mother Ellen, while I was away. And what's so wrong about it? What's the harm in just a nice dance?
She lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men.
I don't know what you mean. I never heard such nonsense.
You call Holy Scripture nonsense? So, what I prayed against is true. You are beyond salvation.
That's not so. I'm a good girl, and I won't have you saying that.
Daisy, go into the front room.
It's quite all right, Mrs. Bunting. I must be going upstairs anyway. I'm used to being misunderstood, you know. People never realize that my efforts are simply for the greater good of humanity.
Of course, sir.
And that the power on high will direct my hand toward the expulsion of all evil. Beautiful words. Beautiful words.
Daisy, listen to me.
Yes?
I've got to tell you about...
About what, Mother Ellen?
Nothing. I've got to go out for a while. I'll be back.
At that moment, Ellen had been determined to pour out her terrible suspicions. But she paused on the very brink. After all, they were still only suspicions. A sudden inspiration had come to her. That very day, a coroner's inquest was being held into the last Avenger murder. She would go there now, this very instant, and perhaps she would hear evidence to disprove all her fears about the lodger. She must give him this last chance. If that chance should fail, then she would tell Bunting or the police. So with the knowledge that Bunting was left in the house to look after Daisy, she boarded the underground train bound for the coroner's court. Ellen, seated at the rear of the inquest room, listened to each of the witnesses, and from one of them she found the first hope she had known for many days. This witness claimed to have seen the Avenger from her window, and the man she described in no way resembled Ellen's lodger. But in another moment, Ellen's hope was swept away. It was pointed out that the fog had been so heavy that night that the witness could not possibly have seen the murderer from her window. The next witness was a Mr. Cannot. This elderly gentleman was certain that he had not only seen but talked with the Avenger. It was in Regent's Park, he testified.
Only a few moments before the murder, Mr. Coroner, when I saw him. He was quite a tall man, very gaunt-looking, and carrying a handbag.
A handbag, you say?
Yes, a small, narrow one. Just such a bag, I might add, as might contain a knife.
A knife?
He had rather a hesitating voice, an educated man, I should judge, but quite mad.
What do you mean by that?
Well, as he emerged from the fog, he was talking aloud to himself. And believe me, sir, he was reciting scriptures from the Bible.
Scriptures from the Bible. Horrified, Ellen rose from her seat, only half hearing the confusion about her.
Are you asking us to believe that? I would say, Mr. Cannot, that the man we're looking for would be, least of all, a religious man.
That's where you're in error, Mr. Coroner. The religious note is the very key to the case.
Very interesting. That will be all, Mr. Cannot.
Just a moment, sir. Don't you understand? The man you're after must be a religious maniac. That's the only explanation possible.
You will please step down.
The court was dismissing the very truth. Ellen knew that now. She could no longer keep silent. Her hand shot forth and she screamed.
I want to say no.
On the verge of speaking, she had fainted. And then when Ellen was revived a few minutes later, she said nothing. Her brain was in too great a turmoil, her nerves too shocked. Like one in a dream, she allowed herself to be led from the courtroom. And then she made her way toward the underground. A faint, distant rumble of thunder never even reached her consciousness. And she was barely aware of the grind of the wheels as her train pulled away from the station. Then, with the force of a mighty blow, the full realization struck her. No doubt any longer. Mr. Sleuth, her own lodger, was the murderer. He was the Avenger. The Avenger. The Avenger. The Avenger. On the street again, Ellen knew she must go at once to her neighborhood police and there pour out her terrible knowledge. But with each moving footstep, with each heavier boom of thunder from the rainstorm that was almost there, the grip of terror grew tighter and tighter about her. She moved faster. If only she were in time. The first light drops of rain sprinkled her brow as she came within 2 streets of home. Then she was 1 street away. Then she saw Bunting. Sharply, like the thrust of a knife, the one fact pierced her mind. Daisy was now alone with the lodger.
Bunting!
Why, Ellen, what is it?
Tell me, Bunting, where's Daisy? Where is she, I say?
Well, Daisy,
Where's Daisy?
why she's at home? Why?
Listen to me. Try to understand. Sleuth is the Avenger.
What? What are you saying?
Our lodger. He's the Avenger, Bunting. Daisy's in danger. Hurry!
Yes, Daisy!
Here we are, Bunting.
Daisy!
Daisy! Where are you? I'll look in the kitchen, Bunting. You try the sitting room. Daisy!
Daisy!
Where are you,
Answer me, Daisy! Daisy! Oh, yeah, let's try the bedroom.
Oh, she's not there. What about the dining room?
I looked. She's not there. She's not downstairs.
And there's just his room.
Oh.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. And now hear me, O Lord.
Darcy.
I have not forgotten. I am ready.
The knife. He's got the knife.
Ready to smite thine enemy. For man born of woman is born unto trouble, and I shall cleanse thy kingdom on earth. Yea, I shall show her thy wrath from heaven.
No. Stop.
Speak, O Lord. I am ready. The power on high will direct the expulsion of evil. Yes, yes, O Lord. I serve it. And now...
He's dead. Darcy. Come to me, Darcy. Oh, thank heaven.
Yes, thank heaven. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And his word burned like a pillar of fire.
Death by act of God. Thus the final entry in Scotland Yard's record of the famous Avenger case. Yet, curiously enough, there were those at the Yard who were never quite sure, never entirely convinced that Mr. Sleuth was indeed the Avenger, any more than Mrs. Belloc Lowndes, who novelized the case, was convinced. There are those who will tell you that the real Avenger, a tall man clad in black, a man almost exactly like Mr. Sleuth, left England and came to America to live in a town near yours. He would be quite old now, but it may be true. Yes, perhaps, as it is written in Holy Scripture, he did fly upon the wings of the wind, to walk as a stranger in many lands. Hast thou found me, O mine enemy? Beautiful words those, beautiful words, don't you think?
And so closes The Lodger, starring Robert Montgomery, tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Now, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, the Brighton Strangler, starring John Loder with June Dubray. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now, a glass full would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, who tonight from Hollywood bring you a radio play by Robert L. Richards, based on the RKO picture, The Brighton Strangler. The stars of the production are appearing with us this evening in this drama of an actor who specialized in murder and of a girl who became the unwilling heroine in a real-life play. And so with The Brighton Strangler and with the performances of John Loder and June Dupre, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
Midnight and the New Year.
Oh, Edward, it's been such a lovely holiday.
April, my dear, I wouldn't stand too near the edge. The rail is very low and it's quite a drop to the street.
I was only looking over the city. It's even a lovely night to have a holiday end, as long as it must end.
All lovely things must end, my dear.
Shall we join the others? It's a bit chilly out here on the terrace, don't you think?
No, we can't go in just yet because...
Because what?
Because something has to happen first.
What has to happen?
You know what happened to the Lord Mayor of Brighton, don't you?
He was strangled.
On Christmas Day, and the Chief Inspector, 3 days later, he was strangled too, wasn't he?
Edward.
Don't try to pretend you haven't guessed who I am.
No, Edward. You couldn't be...
Go on, say it. The Brighton Strangler.
Couldn't.
But I did. My alibi for the Lord Mayor was very simple. I merely turned his watch back. And for the Chief Inspector, you yourself supplied me with an alibi. Remember?
But why? Why?
Because 10 years ago they conspired to send an innocent man to prison. And that innocent man was me. And now, you, my dear, are the only person alive who knows.
Edward, listen to me. We're in London. It's New Year's Eve. Don't you remember how... It's so cold. Edward, you're not going to...
Yes.
That's him! Stop! Stop or I'll shoot! You've done it!
Dead. At last. The Brighton Strangler.
Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Good night.
Reggie, it's so good, it's so terribly good, I can't bear to close it, and it's making so much money.
Well, you're the producer. Don't close it. Put someone else in the part.
Oh, you know I can't do that. People don't come to the theater to see the Brighton Strangler. They come to see you, Reggie. To the public, you are the Brighton Strangler.
Not after tonight, I'm not.
I can't understand you, Reggie. Walking out on the play that gave you fame and fortune.
I'm fed up. Fed up to the teeth with it, that's all.
Oh, look, Reggie, I won't speak for the play itself. It's only mediocre. I'll grant you that. But you've given it something, Reggie. By sheer force of personality, you've made it authentic, terrifying, a tremendous psychological drama.
That's just it. Now look here, Shelton. Has it ever occurred to you that a man might feel if he strangled one more person, he'd go stark, raving mad?
Oh, well, it's only a play, Reggie. Just make believe.
You ought to know by this time that to an actor, a good actor, it's never entirely make-believe.
Now, look here, Reggie, look here. I'll tell you what I'll do.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone, can't you?
Oh, but Reggie, please.
Leave me alone. Can't you understand? Leave me alone.
All right. There's no need to get edgy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got any plans?
Or some service canteen shows? Well, if I don't see you, Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Good night.
Good night. Air raid. Shelton! Gone. Everyone's gone. No time to make the shelter now. Best stay here, I suppose. Getting close. Too close. This is it. My head hurts. It hurts. Got to get out of here somehow. But where? Where?
You got a nasty gash on the head, haven't you?
All right, why, yes. Yes, I'm all right.
Oh, here. Don't forget your suitcase, sir.
Suitcase?
Sure. Where you going? Victoria Station?
Huh? Yes. Victoria Station.
How many?
3 return tickets to Awesome.
Here you are.
And yours?
Return to Rottingdean, if you please.
Right.
Next.
Single to Brighton.
Brighton.
Next. What's yours, sir?
Single to Brighton.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as stars Mr. John Loder and Miss June Dupre in the Brighton Strangler, tonight's tale of suspense. When you listen to the friendly advice of Miss Elsa Maxwell about hospitality and gracious living, you realize that here is an authority who talks plain common sense all the time.
I'm talking to men as well as women when I say that the finest hospitality is always simple, sincere, moderate, and natural. Never the opposite. And so, I'm always emphasizing that the nicest, simplest, most sincerely flattering hospitality is to serve your guests some Roma sherry. With its golden amber color, its deliciously tangy, nut-like flavor. It's not only supremely enjoyable before dinner or in the afternoon, it's smartly correct, a genuine compliment to your friends and to yourself. And please don't worry about special glasses. It's perfectly correct to use any nice glasses that are handy.
Well, Miss Maxwell speaks more authoritatively than I can. But I will add this. Roma sherry, like all famous Roma wines, made from California's magnificent sun-ripened grapes, brings you all their fine flavor, aroma, and color, is unvaryingly good, always enjoyable, thanks to the age-old wine skill of Roma's noted wineries located in the choicest vineyard areas of California. Yet all this goodness and pleasure is yours for only pennies a glass. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. Roma. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage Mr. John Loder as Reginald Parker and June Dupre as April Manby, who now takes up the narrative concerning the Brighton Strangler, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Somehow, from that very first moment, I was drawn to him. He was handsome and attractive, yes, but it wasn't that. He seemed so lonely, so much in need of help. And then on the train, when I saw that he'd really been hurt, I just threw a convention to the winds and took charge of him.
You've been very kind.
Well, someone had to put a bit of sticking plaster on that head of yours. Are you sure you're all right now?
Quite, thank you.
It must have been terrible. I heard about the theater.
The theater?
Yes, of course I recognized you the minute you stepped into the compartment.
What?
Well, you are Reginald Parker, the actor, aren't you? I've seen your picture on the billboards dozens of times.
Reginald Parker.
And I've been dying to tell you. My name is April.
April?
Mm-hmm, that's the name of the girl in your play, isn't it? And I'm from Brighton.
April from Brighton?
Only, of course, my last name is Manby.
Well, that's where I'm going, Brighton.
Well, isn't that nice? We do have a lot in common, don't we?
Yes, a great deal, I think.
Oh, we're going to have such wonderful times in Brighton over the holidays. You know, I was wondering if you wouldn't think it forward of me.
What?
Well, my family's having a party at our house on Christmas Day. The Lord Mayor and a lot of people are going to be there, and I...
The Lord Mayor?
Yes, and if you'd like to come, I mean, I'm really not a celebrity, Hans, you know. But if you'd really like to come...
Why, I'd be delighted.
Oh, Mr. Parker, that'll be wonderful.
April, why don't you call me Edward?
Edward? Oh, you mean Reginald Parker's only your stage name?
Yes, a stage name.
Isn't that odd? I always knew actors had stage names, but I always thought yours was real. But I think I'd rather call you Reginald. Or at least introduce you to my family that way. It's a sort of confusing two names.
Well, what's in a name?
First of all, what is? Reginald, what's that little silk cord you keep twisting in your hand?
Oh, this?
Yes.
I use this to strangle people.
What? Oh, you mean in the play?
Yes, in the play.
Would you always carry it about with you?
Always.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, for luck, I suppose. I've heard of actors having superstitions like that. Do you still have many friends in Brighton?
Friends? Acquaintances. I haven't been back for 10 years.
They'll scarcely remember you, will they?
The ones who are important will remember me. They will remember me very well. Hello there, am I late?
Oh, no, right on the dot. Just 5:30 now. Here, let me take your coat.
Thanks.
Now come along and meet everyone. I'm so anxious for you to meet my parents. Told them so much about you.
I didn't realize you knew so much about me.
Certainly you know what I mean. Mother, I want you to meet Mr. Reginald Parker. How do you do, Mr. Parker?
How do you do?
And Mrs. Shackleton.
How do you do?
And Mr. Shackleton.
How are you?
My father, Dr. Manby.
How do you do?
And Chief Inspector Alice.
Well, everyone's here now but the Lord Mayor. I wonder what can be keeping here.
Oh, it's barely 5:30 now. It's a bit of a walk from his place. I expect he'll be along directly.
Well, Mr. Parker, it's a pleasure to meet you in the flesh, so to speak, sir.
Now, I have an impression that we have met in the flesh before, Inspector.
Not that I recall, sir, and I'm sure that I would.
I would have thought so too, Inspector, if only because of our mutual adventures in villainy.
Eh? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, sir, I'm a practical criminologist, or supposed to be. And I must confess that I find most of these plays and films and so on about crime rather preposterous.
Why?
Oh, why, in this day and age, a man can't go about killing people without being caught. Once in a while, perhaps. But when you get these stories of chaps with 2 or 3, a whole string of victims, oh, no, never.
But, Inspector, they always are caught in the end, if only to prove to the kiddies that crime doesn't pay.
But supposing it were the perfect crime.
Bosh. There's no such thing.
Really?
If you're interested in criminology, Mr. Parker, we ought to get together some evening while you're here. Perhaps I could give you a few experiences of my own that would amuse you.
I should be delighted, Inspector. In fact, I shall make a point of it.
Excuse me a moment. Hello? Yes? Yes, I'll call him. It's for you, Daddy.
For me? Oh, thank you, my dear. Yes? This is Dr. Manley speaking. What? Good Lord. Yes? Yes, very well, I'll tell him. And I'll come over at once.
What is it? What's wrong?
A terrible thing has just happened. We'll need you on this, I'm afraid, Inspector.
Why, what's happened?
The Lord Mayor has been murdered.
Murdered?
Can't understand it. He didn't have an enemy in the world.
Well, when did it happen?
He left his house at 5:15 to come over here. He was apparently attacked by someone who'd been lurking in the shrubbery of his own grounds. He was killed at 5:30. His watch had been smashed during the struggle, and that's when it stopped.
And how was he killed, Doctor?
He was strangled.
Fantastic, of course. But there it was, that terrible coincidence, the strangling in Brighton. But I must confess that my main concern was for Reggie. The way everyone glanced at him, the polite, standoffish way they talked to him was enough to show they felt that somehow he was responsible for the dreadful thing that had happened. As for myself, I felt almost as badly as he did, but I'd never known anyone quite so brave. So it was clear he wanted to get away. He was quite free to go, and yet he stayed on in Brighton. As though compelled to. Perhaps by a strange feeling that he mustn't run off until the mystery had been solved. We even made a little joke about it that night that I drove into the pub.
Well, this is one way of facing the music.
Reggie, you mustn't say that.
I'm sorry. Hope you don't mind too much driving me down.
Of course I don't.
I know you must think I'm a low-down dog for thinking the one night you couldn't come along, but it's their only program of Rimsky-Korsakov, and I couldn't bear to miss it.
I'll come another time. If you want me to.
I want you to very much.
Reggie, did you ever think that a play might have an effect on people who saw it?
How?
That someone might see it and want to do the same thing?
Oh.
Reggie, I think that's what happened. I think that someone saw your play and is trying to do the same thing in real life. Some poor creature with a twisted mind.
A twisted mind?
Please don't think I'm blaming you. But a play like that should never have been written. Should never have been allowed.
Perhaps it was just fated to be that way.
It's the only thing I can think of to explain the things that have happened.
Does it make a great deal of difference to you?
Different?
In the way you feel about me?
Oh, Reggie, no.
Oh, I'm glad of that. Because I think quite soon now, perhaps after tonight, I shall have something very important to tell you, April.
Oh? Well, here we are.
Well, thanks for bringing me, and you will pick me up.
At 11:30 sharp.
Tickets, please, sir.
Here you are.
First car on your right, sir. First seat in the last row. Am I late? No, sir. It's just about to begin, sir.
Hello there, Parker. Come in.
Thank you.
I was just listening to a little music on my gramophone. You know it?
Scheherazade, yes. It's just 42 minutes long.
Oh, is it? I never timed it. Here, make yourself comfortable by the fire. I was rather hoping you'd pick this evening to drop in. I'm all alone.
I remember you said you'd be. Oh, you have quite a music library, Inspector.
Yes.
And I see you collect other things as well.
Huh? Oh, my private chamber of horrors. Interested?
Very much.
Of course, you did want to talk about crime, didn't you? Well, each of these things, rather gruesome, most of them to you, I expect, is like a trophy to me. Oh, take this butcher's knife. You can imagine what that was used for, I suppose.
His wife?
That's it. Carved her up, put her in her trunk, and checked her at Brighton Station. We didn't find her for 3 months. Never did find her head. We got the chap, though. Now, here's something you don't see very often.
A hangman's noose.
Yes, the fellow who wore that collar last got me my biggest promotion.
It must be a great moment of satisfaction when the bolt is pulled and the rope tightens and you know your murder is done for.
Yes, it is for a fact. But there's one trophy I intend to have here that will make me prouder than all the rest. Just a little thing it is, too. Just a bit of cord.
You mean the cord that was used to strangle the Lord Mayor?
Right you are. And I'll get it. And the chap who used it, too. You mark my words.
Do you suppose, Inspector, that the cord you're after would look anything like this?
Where did you find that?
Oh, I just carry it about with me for luck. You see, I have a theory about the death of our distinguished Lord Mayor, Inspector.
Oh, have you? But what is it?
Let us suppose that many years ago, 10 years to be exact, before the Lord Mayor was the Lord Mayor, he was a barrister defending a client in a court of law. And let us suppose that instead of defending his client, he betrayed him to the prosecution, and the man went to prison. And let us suppose that the man returned one day after all those years in prison to take revenge, and he took it.
Oh, very imaginative theory, Mr. Parker. Why don't you drop into my office tomorrow? We'll discuss it further.
But you've only heard half my theory, Inspector. Let us also suppose that the representative of the prosecution to whom this innocent man was betrayed was someone more interested in collecting trophies than in seeing justice. An ambitious man, a chief inspector of police, shall we say. Someone like you, Inspector.
Oh, really, Mr. Parker?
Then it would also follow that our man would strangle you, wouldn't it, Inspector?
I'm afraid play acting has influenced your judgment, sir.
This is no play,
You
Inspector.
couldn't get away with a thing like this.
You said that before.
People know where you are.
Exactly. You see, I am at the contact.
No!
show is just over.
Did you enjoy it?
I don't think I've ever enjoyed a concert quite so much in all my life.
Really?
Oh, do you have a wireless in the car?
Yes, there it is. Right in front of you.
Oh, yes, of course. I thought we might hear a bit of news.
However, with only a minimum of damage to non-military objectives. I have just been handed a dispatch from Brighton. The Brighton Strangler has struck again. At approximately 11 o'clock tonight, Chief Inspector Allison of the Brighton Police Force was found dead in his flat. He had apparently been murdered in the same manner as the Lord Mayor of Brighton, only 3 days before, by strangling. Again, there were no clues to the killer.
Reggie.
It's fortunate, my dear, that you and others know I was at the concert this evening.
Fortunate?
Because otherwise it might seem almost one coincidence too many.
Coincidence? Suddenly all this coincidences that seemed only the trickery of an impossible nightmare became the evidence of terrible reality. How I managed to maintain a semblance of calm as I drove him back to his hotel, I shall never know. The next day he had left, and that afternoon he called me from London. He said it was most urgent that I see him, and I knew that I must go. But first, I went to the police.
First, now, if you know where he is, we'll arrest him at once.
But I don't know where he is. And besides, I have no proof. Neither of you, neither has anyone.
There's all the proof we need, miss.
But don't you see the pattern? I'm to meet him at the Plaza Hotel. And the Plaza Hotel has a terrace. And tonight is New Year's Eve. And my name is April.
You're taking your life in your hands, miss.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I pray that I am. Maybe you won't have to do anything and he'll come to of his own accord when I tell him you want him. But if I'm not wrong, this is the only way to save him. And I'm the only person in the world who can do it.
Well, what did you say the line in the play was?
He says, and now you, my dear, the only person alive who knows.
The only person alive who knows.
You do have a script for the play, don't you?
Oh, yes, yes.
Because you'll have to come right in on cue.
Do you have a copy of the play for yourself?
I don't need one. I know it now by heart.
Midnight and the New Year.
Shall we go in? It's a bit chilly out here, don't you think?
No, we can't go in just yet because...
Because what?
Because something has to happen first.
What has to happen?
You know what happened to the Lord Mayor of Brighton, don't you? And the Chief Inspector, he was strangled too, wasn't he?
Reggie.
Don't try to pretend you haven't guessed who I am.
Reggie, this is where the lines are different from the play. I've known who you are.
Go on, say it. The Brighton Strangler.
And now you have the sword in your hands and you want to strangle me. But you mustn't. Oh, listen to me, Reggie. You've been sick. Don't you understand? You've been sick and you've got to get well.
And now you, my dear, are the only person alive who knows.
Reggie, no.
Yes.
Applaud, all of you. Applaud. Applaud. Bravo. Bravo. Oh, he's let go of her all right. But keep him covered all the same.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
He's backing up to the railing. He'll fall. Wait.
Thank you very much. Good night.
As though in a trance, bowing as he had so often to so many enchanted audiences at the Brighton Strangler, he stepped backwards toward the low parapet as though again leaving the stage and fell. We found him on the pavement below. He was still alive.
It's April from Brighton. We were bombed, weren't we? And I heard applause. I think I'm hurt. But you'll help me, won't you? I want to take just one last curtain call.
He died there, in my arms.
And so closes The Brighton Strangler, based on the RKO picture and starring John Loder with June Dupre. Tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
There is no reason at all, Elsa Maxwell says, why everyone should not have the enjoyment of Roma wines with everyday meals and when entertaining friends.
These superb wines of California are so delightful to the taste, so very delicious with food, so smartly complimentary to friends who are your guests. It seems a shame to me that some people still miss out on such wholesomely simple, moderate, and inexpensive pleasures.
But of course, Miss Maxwell, millions already do know and enjoy Roma wines. In fact, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. And that can only mean Roma wines are California's finest. Always extra good, unvaryingly fine in flavor and quality. Yet, only pennies a glass. Roma. R-O-M-A. Roma wines.
Before we bring you news about next week's program, I should like for our sponsors, the Roma Wine Company, and for all of us who collaborate to bring you Suspense, Mr. Spear, our producer-director, Lud Gluskin, our conductor, Lucian Malowick, composer of our scores, Vern Surrey and Ralph Cummings, our sound crew, Milt Stark, production assistant, Bob Anderson, engineer, and Truman Bradley, our announcer, to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Next Thursday, same time, you will hear Miss Ida Lupino as star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. An open telegram from Washington concerning the merchant marine, which should be listened to with vital interest by eligible members of our audience. The United States shipbuilding program is being increased at enormous rate. Contracts have been awarded for hundreds of additional new ships. Every one of these ships must be manned by 40 to 50 men, most of them with previous sea experience. Long Pacific distances and expanding supply problems call for continuous employment of large numbers of men and ships until Japan is totally defeated. Universal demand for strong post-war merchant marine makes post-war opportunities in these jobs fully as great as in any American industry today. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Roma Wines presents Suspense.
Tonight, A Thing of Beauty, starring June Dupre.
Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you
Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California. Tonight, in the absence of Ida Lupino, who was prevented from being with us because of illness, we are fortunate in being able to bring to you as star the actress whose performance in the RKO production, None But the Lonely Heart, has recently won her an award for one of the 10 best of the year, Miss June Dupre. Miss Dupre appears tonight in a drama of crime and passion and punishment, as unfolded in a narrative of a celebrated actress of yesteryear. And so with A Thing of Beauty, and with the performance of June Dupre as Madeline Tremaine, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
You will give me your arm? Thank you.
I think we shall just miss the storm if we hurry.
Rather somber place, isn't it?
Oh, it gives her seclusion, and that's all she's ever asked for since she came here. That and what little spiritual comfort I've been able to give her.
How long ago was that, sir? That she came here, I mean.
9 years ago in March.
But it was long before that she left the stage.
Well, she was nearly 10 years in an institution. A mental disorder. Though it's not her mind that was ever sick, unless I'm mistaken.
I do say she's a bit on the eccentric side.
Oh, I don't believe in gossip. You'll be her spiritual advisor soon enough when I've retired. And I want you to meet her without prejudice. And one day I'll tell you what I know, which is little enough, and what I have reason to believe, which is more. Oh, it seems you'll just about escape adventure.
She lives completely alone?
The one servant, that's all.
Oh, Father Vincent.
Oh, Suzette, this is my new curate, the Reverend Mr. Sedley. We are here to see Miss May.
Really, does she know you are not alone?
My good Suzette, I hadn't any idea. But she might be the thing out of the rain while you so inform her she will.
But if very well, come in. If you will wait in the study, I will ask if Mademoiselle is able to see you.
What in the world got into the woman? She knows Miss Tremaine's been seeing me every fortnight at the same time for 9 years.
There's a picture here. Is it of her?
Probably.
Well, she was a beauty.
Your father could have told you. She was a legend of 2 continents.
Must have been a very tragic thing to make a woman like that shut herself away. Is it true, sir, that she sees no one but you?
As far as I know, she has never set foot outside this house in all the time she's been here. Nor has she ever had a single visitor beside myself.
But why?
I think because she hopes that somehow, someday, a man of God will help her to find peace. And she doesn't care to face the world until she's found it.
Mademoiselle will see you now, Father, in her parlor across the hall.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Father Benson, come in. Come in. I do hope you don't mind my receiving you in the dark. But I have a mortal dread of lights during a storm.
Not at all.
You'll find 2 quite comfortable chairs just there by the window, I think.
Oh, thank you. Madeline, this is my new curate, Mr. Sedley.
Oh, yes, Mr. Sedley.
It's a great pleasure, Miss Tremaine, to meet such a famous beauty. Even in the dark.
Ah, so you've heard of my beauty, of course, Mr. Sedley. You know, as you came in, I was looking at this little gold mirror. Engraved on the back of the words, "A thing of beauty is a joy forever."
Keats?
Yes. Oscar gave it to me. He said it was a magic mirror.
Was that Oscar Wilde, Miss Tremaine?
Yes, dear Oscar. Dear dead days. I suppose you've already heard all the wild tales of my lurid past, Mr. Sedley.
Oh, no, Miss Tremaine, I assure you
I don't believe that Father Benson has ever caught me in a reminiscing mood, has he, Father? But since you will one day be vicar here, Mr. Sedley, perhaps it would be better if you heard the truth from me.
Miss Tremaine, don't think I...
Oh, the truth is wild enough. It all began, I suppose, when John Gaylord got me my first speaking part. That was, far too long ago to tell. John and Mel Garrett were the leads, and my part, well, it was one of those obscure little parts that no one pays any attention to until some obscure little actress comes along and makes the start of a career with it. Again, my first experience, what will always be to me, and all the range of human feelings, the supreme exaltation when you hear the full, frenzied applause of an audience for you and you alone. Yes?
It's me.
Oh, come in, John.
Madeline, you're marvelous. Marvelous.
Oh, thank you, John.
And such a little fool.
The fool?
I've told you to play the part down, but it's getting worse and worse tonight. She's absolutely furious. She's going to make trouble for you, Madeline.
Oh, trouble? What kind of trouble?
You don't know Nellie Garrett.
But I know my audience, don't I?
Oh, Madeline, you're so young and foolish and so beautiful.
I thank you, John.
So terribly beautiful.
Oh, John, now you're leading up to it again, aren't you?
Madeline, This play isn't going to last forever. Even you can't keep it alive much longer. Why don't we make plans together now? We could have our own company.
As the great John Gaylord and Mrs. Gaylord.
Of course not. Why, in a couple of years, you'd be as famous in your own right as Nell Garrett herself.
Perhaps I don't want to wait a couple of years. Besides, John, I don't love you.
Do you love anyone?
No, but when I marry, it will be, an up-and-coming...
You're in for it now, Madeline.
Oh, there you are, my fine miss.
Go easy, Miss Garrett. She's meant no harm.
No harm. She has merely ruined my entire last act curtain for 29 consecutive performances. Hoisting her skirts clear above the ankle, ogling the stalls like a music hall Gretchen.
Well, it's only because it's that kind of a part.
Oh, is it? Well, as long as I play the lead in this company, I will not have my best speech in the whole play utterly ruined by rowdy applause for the gutter antics of a half-baked ingenue.
Now you're making a fool of yourself.
And while we're on the subject, Mr. Gaylord, there are a few points I should like to discuss with you. When you help Miss Tremaine down from the swing in the second act, there is no need for you to keep your arm around her during the entire remainder of the scene.
Well, really, Miss Garrett, if you can no longer hold either your audiences or your lovers...
Oh, no. Yes.
I'll kill you for that, Nell Garrett. If I die for it, I'll kill you. I left the theater and walked aimlessly out into the night, my eyes blinded with a tear. Young, oh yes, and foolish as I was, I believed my poor little heart was truly broken, for I knew that Nell Garrett could ruin me with every theater manager in London, and I knew she would. How long I wandered through those misty streets, or where, or even what I did, I shall never know. But just as dawn was breaking, I found myself by some odd twist of fate passing by the lodgings of John Gaylord. On a sudden impulse, I climbed the steps to his door.
Madeline.
Hello, John.
Did anyone see you?
See me?
Come in. Where have you been?
Just walking.
Oh, good Lord, alone?
Yes. Why?
Don't you know?
Yes, John, I'm afraid I do. My career?
Your career? Oh, my poor child.
What's the matter?
Don't you know that Nell Garrett's been found dead with a knife in her back?
Yes.
Murdered.
John!
The police have been looking all over London for you. I've been expecting you here, expecting them here any moment.
For me?
Of course for you.
Me?
Madeline, last night you threatened to kill her in front of a dozen witnesses. Why wouldn't they be looking for you?
Oh, no.
Madeline, listen to me. Where did you go? What did you do? Didn't anyone see you? Didn't you talk to anyone?
No.
You've got to tell them something.
What can I tell them?
Because if you don't,
John!
they'll hang you, Madeline. Please, Madeline, you've got to try to remember something.
I'm so alone. If I only had a friend.
You have got a friend,
Someone
Madeline, I know.
who loved me enough to say that they were with me.
Who is it?
Inspector Phillips, Scotland Yard.
In there, quick. The bedroom.
John.
Don't worry, don't listen. Coming. I'm sorry to rouse you at this early hour, sir. Quite all right. Me. You are Mr. John Gaylord? Yes. Of the Queen's Players Company, Drury Lane? Yes. Can you tell me, Mr. Gaylord, anything of the whereabouts of Miss Madeline Tremaine? Madeline Tremaine? Yes. Why...
Did you call me, darling? Oh, excuse me.
Who is this lady, Mr. Gaylord?
Well, who are you?
I am from the police, madam.
Police?
There's been a murder. Estelle Garrett of the Queen's Company was found stabbed in her home last night.
Nell Garrett?
Yes. Do you know her?
Why, of course.
I'm afraid, madam, that I shall have to ask you for your name.
I'm Madeline Tremaine. I'm so sorry that you find me somewhat in disarray.
Miss Tremaine, I'm afraid that I shall also have to ask you to account for your whereabouts after you left the theater last night.
Very well. Mr. Gaylord can account for my whereabouts.
Well, Mr. Gaylord? Why,
You see, Inspector, it's a rather delicate matter. Because since I left the theater last night, I have been here.
Is that true, Mr. Gaylord? Yes. Oh, I see.
Is that satisfactory, Inspector?
Well, yes. Well, I don't think I need trouble you any further for the moment.
I quite understand your position, Inspector. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Yes. Well, good day. Good day. Madeline.
Yes, John?
Madeline, you shouldn't have done it. And have the scandal all over every newspaper in the city.
Scandal is better than a hanging, isn't it?
But there must have been some other way. Now they'll tear you to shreds. They wouldn't have you in anything better than a music hall for the rest of your life.
John, there won't be any scandal
If what?
John, it wasn't just my tip with Mel Garrett that sent me wandering through the park last night. I was thinking about something much more serious.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about what you had said.
What I had said?
John, perhaps I don't really love you yet. There's no one else. And you're the kindest, finest man I've ever known.
Madeline.
And now, perhaps to save my life.
Madeline, I love you more than anything else in the world. But I wouldn't have you marry me for gratitude.
I wouldn't marry any man for gratitude.
Madeline, if I were to tell you that I wasn't here last night either, that I couldn't explain my whereabouts.
Oh, I see.
Would you still marry me?
Yes, John. I will marry you.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Miss June Dupre, whom you have heard in the first act of A Thing of Beauty, a radio play by Robert L. Richards from a story by Elizabeth Heaston. Tonight's tale of Suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines, and I should like to tell you about a most interesting woman who extracts all the simple pleasure and happiness possible from living. She is Elsa Maxwell, International Authority on Hospitality. She offers you some friendly counsel.
I'm always telling people to take it easy, as they say, to be moderate and natural and at ease. And so, obviously, I suggest the enjoyment of a glass of Roma California port after dinner or during the evening. It's also very smart to serve when friends drop in, because this is one of the most glorious of all wines, richly fruity in flavor, with wonderful deep red color, utterly delicious. This is simple enjoyment, easy and restful enjoyment, moderate pleasure that helps you feel calmly at ease and so happier. Don't bother about special glasses. Just use whatever glasses are convenient and enjoy your wine.
You really should act on Miss Maxwell's suggestion. Roma Port, as all Roma wines, is the best that California's magnificent sun-ripened grapes can provide. In glorious flavor, color, and aroma, is unvaryingly good, always enjoyable, protected for you by the ancient skill of the noted Roma wineries, located in the choicest vineyard areas of California. Yet, all this delight costs you only pennies a glass. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. Roma, R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage Miss June Dupre as Madeline Tremaine, who resumes the recital of her brilliant and stormy career. It is a tale told to two clergymen in a darkened room. A tale well calculated to keep them and you in suspense.
Shall I continue, gentlemen?
Oh, yes, please do, Miss Tremaine. It's completely absorbing. Indeed it is.
Really? I hope you don't mind the lights turned off. It's the storm. I suppose perhaps I'm a sort of elemental creature, but I always love to sit here and have it dark when it's stormy outside.
Not at all.
Well, then,
Our marriage was a very happy one. Perhaps not entirely in the high tradition of grand passion, but a thoroughly comfortable, civilized relationship until something happened which is so often a tragic feature of wedded life between two stage personalities. For the first 2 seasons, John and I always played together. And then managers began to ask for me, alone. What could I do? I was young and just reaching the peak of my career. John was past his prime in popularity. And so at last he no longer even tried to have a career, but lived along on false hopes and idle dreams and tiresome reminiscences, and took up little hobbies to pass the time away and grew a little stout. It was very difficult for both of us. And then, for me, came the time and opportunity that every actress dreams of. Mademoiselle. Hello, Suzette. I've got the most wonderful news. The most wonderful, wonderful news.
Madeline?
I'll tell you about it later. Yes, John?
Come in here a moment. Show you something.
Where are you?
In here, at the end.
Oh, good heavens. Now what?
I thought I'd keep it a secret until I had my first exhibit. I couldn't wait. I've taken up etching.
Etching?
Yes. Look.
What's that?
You.
What?
It's only the copper plate, of course. See, the whole principle of etching is... Magic, look out!
What's the matter?
You must not throw that vat of nitric acid. You drop of that on your beautiful white skin. It will burn a hole right through you.
Well, must you have that sort of thing around?
Of course, that's the whole thing. See, your sketch simply scrapes the wax off the copper plate. Then you drop it in the acid.
Well, that's very interesting.
Yes. Well, what happened in town? Anything?
Anything. Everything.
Got some plans, Anyone asked for me?
Oh, yes, everyone asked after you, John. I told them you were well.
I thought there might be a couple of decent plays for a change. I might consider something.
John, how are you on Romeo?
Romeo?
Yes. You see, Maxwell has finally asked me to do a Shakespeare repertory, and high time, by the way, and I'm starting in Romeo and Juliet. And I
Madeline, why didn't you tell me Romeo? Oh, it'd be a sensation, and it's just the thing I need.
Now, John.
Oh, I can do it all. Write it off a little weight, brush up on the lines. I've done it before, you know.
John.
Oh, Madeline, you're the dearest wife and the best friend a man ever had. You know,
lately I've actually wondered sometimes you might not think I wasn't. Oh, darling.
Now, John, don't count too heavily on this. I'm not quite sure yet how things are going to work out.
Work out? How else can they work out? But perfectly.
Very well. I'd like to begin reading here at home, first thing tomorrow evening. Now, shall we take it again from, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till this morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast.
John, you see, on those last lines, you should already be moving off stage. You don't want to make too much of them. After all, the scene really ends when Juliet leaves the balcony.
But you can't just throw them away, Madeline. Those are famous lines.
But, John, we mustn't think so much in terms of lines as of performance.
Excuse me, mademoiselle.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Alexander Duncan is here.
Oh, yes. Show him in.
Yes, mademoiselle.
Alec Duncan. What's that young hand coming around for?
Well, John, I've been meaning to tell you...
Hello, Madeline.
Hello, Alec. You know my husband?
Why, yes. How do you do, Mr. Tremaine?
The name is Gaylord.
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Gaylord. Well, say, aren't I the luckiest fellow in the world?
Are you?
John.
To be playing Romeo opposite Madeline Tremaine? Why, Madeline, when I got your cable, I could hardly believe it. I jumped on the boat without even packing...
Something wrong?
John, I've been trying to tell you, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
If I've interrupted anything...
It's all right, Alec. John, please don't make a scene. I had to have someone to rehearse with until Alec got here, and I knew he wouldn't be the slightest help to me if you thought... Oh, John, why must you make an issue of it?
Madeline, I've always known you were a thoughtless, selfish woman. But I never would have believed that you could do anything quite so vile.
Speak to me that way. You didn't really think that a man with a 40-inch waistline and a double chin could ever play Romeo, did you? Why, you...
Oh, I say...
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out, get out, get out!
I'll get out.
You better leave, Alec.
Oh, yes.
I'll go and apologize. John, I want to talk...
Be careful of that acid, Madeline.
Acid? Oh, John, I'm terribly sorry for what I said. It was beastly of me.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Oh, John, I knew you'd see that way when you came to sing.
Because, you see, I am going to play Romeo.
Oh, John, must we go through it all
Madeline,
again?
I've forgiven, I've forgotten. A lot of things since we've been married. I've pushed you out in front, I've given you the spotlight, and watched your regard for me become somewhat less than that of the servant, if somewhat more than for your dog.
John!
But this, if only for my self-respect, I will not allow to dangle before my eyes the things that I've wanted most in all the world, except your beauty that I gave it up for. To think I've been wanting so much I didn't dare admit it to myself. And then to have you snatch it away from me. No, Madeline. Waistlines and double chins can be concealed. But a mean spirit, never. This one thing you can do for me, and you will.
John, you're being a fool.
You see, I've always known that you married me to save your career, to keep my mouth shut. But there's one thing you haven't known. Where I was the night Nell Garrett was murdered.
Where were you?
I was at Nell Garrett's home.
Well, that explains quite a number of things, doesn't it, John?
Madeline, where did you get that gun?
I always thought that someday I might need one.
Madeline?
Don't come near me, John. Very well. I warned you.
Monster, you
John, You see, as he sank to the floor, he hurled a bowl of acid at my face. It was a frightful thing. Caught in self-defense. I was never even brought to trial. Particularly when I told that it was he who had killed poor Nell Garrett. But I suffered a complete nervous collapse. And I suppose I've never really recovered. And yet Providence always seems kind enough to leave something to be thankful for. Even in the worst of tragedies. Because not a single drop of acid ever touched me. I suppose if it had, I should be horribly disfigured to this day. Have I bored you, Mr. Sedley?
No, Mr. Well, Madeline, the storm is almost over. I think we'd best push on.
Must you? Well, but excuse me for just a moment.
Of course. Word. Poor woman. Yes. Say, look here. What? This mirror. It's not a mirror at all. It has a picture pasted in it. The photograph that's in the study. Poor Madeline.
Father Benson, Mademoiselle would like to speak with you a moment before you go.
Oh, very well. I'll only be a moment, Sedley.
This way, Father.
Thank you.
Ah, Father.
Well, Madeline?
You may turn the lights on, Suzette, as you go.
Yes, Mademoiselle.
So, that is your young curate, Father Benson.
Yes. Do you like him?
Oh, he seems a dear boy. But
what, Madeline?
I am afraid I can't see him again.
Madeline, why?
Because I don't want to hurt his feelings, and it would not be the same. You have been my only true friend in all these years. And when you are gone, I would rather be alone again.
I'm sorry, sir, but Mrs. Phillips is outside. The little girl's dying, and when she heard you were here, she...
Oh, go away.
Madeline.
Go away. Both of you. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Come, sir.
Go away.
Good Lord. Poor Madeline. It was too much for her. Yes. She killed them both, of course, the woman and her husband. I think I always must have known it. All these years, she's lived a lie.
Yes, but that's not the lie that's hurt her. It was the acid.
Acid?
Didn't you see her face, sir?
You forget, my boy, that I am blind.
She has no face.
And so closes A Thing of Beauty, starring June Dupre, tonight's tale of Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
Probably no woman alive has been hostess to so many famous and distinguished people as Miss Elsa Maxwell. This is what she says about Roma wine.
When you entertain friends, you do everything you can think of to add to their enjoyment. And that is why I say, when you serve your guests Roma wine, you not only delight them, you also smartly and genuinely flatter them. These delicious wines add so much to hospitality and to enjoyment of everyday meals. Yet it's such a simple, easy addition to the joy of living, so wholesomely moderate and so inexpensive.
Miss Maxwell gives you good advice. Enjoy Roma wine regularly. It's California's finest.
Now, Roma Wines present Suspense. Tonight, I Had an Alibi, starring Keenan Wynn. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant as Roma Wines bring you Suspense. This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, who tonight from Hollywood bring you as star Mr. Keenan Wynn, who is soon to be seen in the Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer production Between Two Women. Tonight, Mr. Wynn details for us the dramatic narrative of a gentleman who studied thoroughly the art of murder, and who, like certain others whose ventures are now and again recorded on the front pages of our newspapers, evolved his own formula for the perfect crime. And so with I Had an Alibi, and with the performance of Keenan Wynn, we again hope to keep you in suspense. Miss Lamson?
Yes?
Come in. Sit down. Ever take dictation for a writer before?
No.
Well, that's okay. I've never written a novel before that I finished. I hope you don't mind working in a place like this.
I don't mind working anywhere that I'm paid to work.
Oh, don't let that worry you. I came into quite a piece of change not long ago. Maybe you heard about it.
Yes?
Well, you're not exactly the talkative type, are you?
I didn't think you'd have much time for talking, Mr. Eichner.
Yeah, check. 11 days to make my deadline. Ready to start?
Yes.
Title: I Had an Alibi by Joseph Eichner,
Oh, by the way, this will all be in the first person.
Yes?
Chapter 1. I first met Belle Schaffner when I went to work for the Herald. She was a sod sister and a good one. I was a police reporter and no bum in the business myself. With Belle and me, it happened almost right away. We talked the same language, thought the same way, wanted the same things. We were that kind of a team. But for a while, there were a couple of notions in the back of my mind that I hadn't even told Belle. Because sometimes a woman in love can be practical only just so far. It all came out one night in the office after I'd been there
Hello, handsome.
Hi, Sugarfoot.
Busy? Can I see?
Why not?
Dimly through the gray curtain of fog, Alice saw the phantom figure. It was closer now. She tried to scream, but her throat... Is Alice still having trouble with her throat? She's been trying to scream for 2 weeks now.
Look, I know. There's a reason right there. City desk, Eichner. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. What's the address again? Okay, I'll go right down. Well, what did I tell you?
President want to see you?
Some guy carved up his wife. If I have to cover one more family brawl ends fatally for this sheet...
Well, what's the matter? You like to write about murder. And here they pay you for it.
Well, not the kind of money I want, they don't. Have you any idea what they pay a guy like James M. Cain?
A James M. Cain girl never has any trouble screaming when she wants to. Now, you listen, Joe. You'll never write a decent book until you get down to something you know about.
Well, this stuff sells, doesn't it? Agatha Christie sells. Leslie Charteris sells.
Yeah, but that's not your racket, Joe. You've seen plenty of the real thing. Write about that. Stick to your trade.
Oh, yeah. Well, look what it's got. You just can't be a writer and a newspaper reporter at the same time, Belle. That's all.
All right. Quit.
On what, relief?
Well, darling, it isn't leap year, but I'll always support you.
Oh, I can't even live on my own salary. How are we going to both live on yours? Oh, listen, Belle, you know how I am about you.
Well, a girl always thinks she has ways of knowing.
I'm giving you plenty of ways of knowing. But before we do anything like that, we've got to have money. Lots of money. We're that kind of people. And there are ways.
Like what?
Well, like marriage, for instance.
Oh, you're going to marry the boss's daughter, huh?
Well, why not? If the boss has left her $1 million and she has a bad cough.
Well, I don't have $1 million, but...
All right, you think I'm kidding. But they exist. You read about them in the papers all the time.
That's right, you do.
Well, what's that?
Just a picture of a girl.
Uh-huh. What about her?
I'm supposed to go out and interview her tonight. It's a very, very sad story.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. She's got not $1 million, but 5. And she's an orphan. And she's got something the matter with her heart. So they only give her 6 months to live. And she's just come out here to spend her last days in the glorious sunshine of California. It's a very sad story.
Yeah.
You want the assignment, Romeo? Yours.
Oh, say, loan me a couple of dollars, will you, Belle?
What? Poker?
Oh, no. Flowers.
Tonight for Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Keenan Wynn, whom you've heard in the prologue to I Had an Alibi, a radio play by Mindred Lord, tonight's tale of Suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. And we have an interesting idea for you tonight from the keen and sensible mind of America's famed expert on parties and smart entertaining, Miss Elsa Maxwell. And we quote,
Serving a nice table wine when friends come to dinner or with everyday meals is one of the smartest, most sensible, and truly moderate pleasures of which I know, and one which any family can regularly enjoy, since the cost of delicious Roma Burgundy is very little. Just serve your Roma Burgundy well cooled. Enjoy it with any food, and don't worry about special glasses. Any glasses available are perfectly correct. The goodness of the wine, the added enjoyment of your food, these are the things that count.
Miss Maxwell expresses perfectly what we of Roma believe. In Roma, California Burgundy, and all Roma wines, you enjoy the glorious color, aroma, and flavor of superb, sun-ripe grapes. Our noted wineries, located in California's choicest vineyard areas, assure you of flavor and quality which are always good, never varying, always delightful. And so Roma quality is preferred everywhere. And you are able to enjoy these fine Roma wines at modest prices, only pennies a glassful. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. R-O-M-A, Roma wines. And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our sound stage our star, Mr. Keenan Wynn, who, as one Joe Eichner, prepares to continue dictation on his first and only novel, I Had an Alibi. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
You're, sure you don't mind coming here, Miss Lamson?
No.
Well, we'd better go on with the dictation. I've only got, 9 more days.
I'm ready.
Chapter 4. Belle Schaffner was a good sob sister, all right, even if she did have one weakness, which was me. The story she'd given me about the girl was the real McCoy. Her name was Linda Vale, and she did have $5 million and just 6 months to live. I went out to her house that night. She was living in a big place in Beverly Hills that she'd taken over from some broken-down movie star. You know, swimming pool, tennis courts, riding stables, the works. And not a soul around. I'd been worried about that. I thought maybe she might be having a last fling and working at it 24 hours a day, you know, with a lot of nosy spongers hanging on to her all the time. There was just one light on in a room upstairs and a hall light. I went up to the door, knocked, and waited.
Yes, sir?
I'd like to see Miss Vale, please.
I'm sorry, sir, but Miss Vale has given orders that...
Well, would you just give her these, please? I'll wait.
Very well, sir.
A press card will break the ice with almost anyone, and I knew the flowers would do the rest. Pretty soon I heard steps and a voice.
Wonder, the flowers are simply lovely, but who...
Miss Vale?
Yes?
Well, my name is Joseph Eichner. Yeah, she was a nice enough kid and lonely. Because, like a lot of people on a spot like that, the thing she was afraid of most was having anybody pity her. That's a mistake that nearly everybody made. But not me. I played it for a switch. I'd figured every move for days ahead.
Oh.
Yes?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
You've been awfully subdued lately. You've always been so gay.
Well, Linda, Well, I've got to go away.
Go away?
Linda, I've been trying to keep it from you, but you must know how I feel about you, and seeing you every day and knowing that...
Oh, Joe.
Well, it's not fair to you, Linda. And, well, I can't take it anymore.
Joe.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go.
I don't want to. I don't want to, Linda, but...
Then promise me. Promise me you won't leave me. Just for the little time that's left.
Oh, Linda.
For my sake.
All right, Linda. For your sake. And after that, it was quick and easy. 3 days later, we went to see her doctor, the best heart specialist in California.
You must be frank with us.
Doctor, we're in love. I see.
You want to be married.
Look, Doctor, if I could make Linda happier, if I could give her all the love and tenderness, well, isn't it just possible?
Now, Roy, all that medical science can do is go on the basis of experience. We can't make certain prophecy. But on the basis of experience, the prognosis for Linda remains unchanged.
But, Doctor, once you told me that anything is possible.
And I say it again, my dear. Anything is possible.
That's enough for me, Joe.
Yeah, me too.
The You, Joseph, take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold in sickness and health, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, forsaking all others, until death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Linda, take this man to be your lawful wedded?
Hello, baby.
Oh. Hello, Romeo.
Oh, now, Belle, way off, will you?
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous, I guess.
Anything wrong?
Well, that ex-husband of mine is loose again.
What of it?
What of it? You remember the song and dance he led me the last time, don't you?
All right, so he gets rough. You just haven't committed again, that's all?
Yeah. I suppose so.
Belle.
No, please. I don't feel like it.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, what do you think?
Oh, now, Belle, you know I come around here as often as I can.
Sure. Sometimes as often as twice a week.
Well, I see you other places. Anyway, I can't help it. And when I do come, you might at least...
Oh, no. How's the writing coming along?
Oh, I don't know. I just can't seem to get started.
You're not even getting that done.
Well, how can I get down to work when all I'm thinking about is...
Joe, how long is this going to go on?
Well, how do I know? It's bound to happen soon.
That's what you said a year ago. A year ago.
But, Belle, it's all set. She made out the will in my name and everything. All we have to do is wait. Wait for the heart of hers to quit.
Well, I'm tired of waiting. Now, what do you think of that?
Well, what else can we do?
You mean what else can I do? There are a few guys around loose with $5 million too, you know.
Oh, now, Belle.
Oh, for all we know, she's liable to live to be 100.
Now, that's impossible. The doctor said...
Yes, and doctors have been wrong.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Well, I think you're a mystery writer.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, if you're supposed to be able to think up mysteries, start thinking one up.
Oh.
And don't think about it too long, either.
Say, Belle.
I mean it, Joe.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to wait like this forever.
Okay. Well, that was when I first began to think about it. Then all of a sudden I began writing again. Linda was a little surprised, but I kept right at it, and every so often I'd show her what I'd done. It was pretty terrible, but it didn't matter because nobody but her was ever going to see it anyway. After about 2 weeks of this, I was ready. That night I came out of the study and went into the drawing room.
Working hard?
Yeah. Say, Linda, you want to do me a favor?
Well, of course I do.
Well, you know the place in my story where Lillian pretends to commit suicide and leaves the note?
Uh-huh.
Look, I suddenly thought, why not have the note reproduced right in the book as though we're in her own handwriting? You know, Exhibit A, you know, along with the map of the grounds and so on.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah. Only, of course, it's got to be in a woman's handwriting. You want to write it for me?
You mean my handwriting's going to come out in a book? Oh, exciting.
Well, it sure is if I can get a publisher, and I think I've got a nibble. Here, you can write it on your own stationery. I'll cut that letterhead off the top later.
All right. What does it say?
Darling.
Darling?
You know I can't go on like this.
Huh?
It's got to end sometime.
It's got to end some time.
It will be easier for both of us if I end it now.
If I end it now.
Please try to forgive me and sign it L.
L? Wouldn't you sign it?
Oh, no, you see, all Lillian's letters to Dick are signed L, remember?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I remember now. There.
Oh, thanks, darling.
Is it all right?
Oh, sure. Perfect.
Hello?
Well, Belle?
Yeah?
Now, listen, baby, it's all set.
Did you get the note?
Oh, sure. She wrote it tonight. Now, how soon can you leave for Palm Springs?
Anytime.
Tomorrow morning?
All right.
Now, listen, when you check in down there, make plenty of fuss about it.
I will.
I'll leave here at exactly 9:30 tomorrow night. I'll stop at a couple of places, so You leave Palm Springs about 15 minutes later, 9:45. Better check your watch at Western Union. I'll do the same.
Okay.
Hey, be sure to bring plenty of stuff. Everything you can lay your hands on.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
You remember the place, don't you? Remember? You know, the second turn after you leave Riverside.
Well, how far is it about?
Well, it's exactly halfway between the springs and here. Say 60 miles.
I'll be there.
Okay, baby. Tomorrow night. What time is it, Linda?
Oh, it's just about 9:30.
Well, I guess I better be going. Gee, darling, I hate to have to leave you this way on such short notice.
It's all right, dear. I'll be going to sleep in a few minutes anyway.
You know, I don't know why this guy has to see me in such a rush, in Palm Springs of all places. But if he wants to publish my book...
Of course, you have to go.
Well, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, maybe even earlier. You won't worry, will you?
No, I won't.
Doors onto the terrace locked? Yep. Yeah, they're all right. You know, I know how nervous you are sometimes when I'm away for the evening.
I think you're the one that's nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I am at that. Well, good night, darling.
Good night, Joe.
Oh, Saunders.
Yes, sir?
Look, Saunders, I've got to drive down to Palm Springs tonight. Excuse me just a second. Linda?
Yes?
Linda, you'd better put the snap lock on your door from the inside, just in case. I've got the key.
Oh, all right. Here you are.
Okay, darling. Good night.
Good night.
Saunders, let me see. Oh, yes. I wonder if you'd mind checking the doors from Mrs. Eichner's room onto the terrace to see if they're locked from the outside. A little later when she's asleep so as not to disturb her. You know, she gets nervous sometimes when I'm not here. Saunders, you won't forget, will you?
Oh, no, sir. I shan't forget.
$5 gallons?
Yes, sir.
Say, that ought to get me to Palm Springs.
Oh, it should easy.
By the way, have you got a road map for Palm Springs?
I think I got one inside here.
Oh, thanks. Say, I don't suppose you'd cash a small check, would you? I missed the bank today.
Well, the boss might, but he ain't here.
Well, I got identification, plenty of it. See, Joseph Eichner, license, Social Security card, Joseph Eichner.
Yes, I see, son, I see. But unless the boss was here, I wouldn't cash a check for Henry Morgenthau.
Belle?
Joe.
Hello, baby. Well, what's the matter? You're shaking all over.
I don't know. Everything, I guess.
Hmm?
And I thought I saw that ex-husband of mine down in Palm Springs today.
What would he be doing down there?
I don't... Oh, I must be seeing things.
I'm sure you are.
Oh, Joe. So I'm scared just the same. Are you sure nobody's going to get nosy about this?
Let him. It's a setup. The room's locked from the inside. The butler knows it. Nobody could have done what's going to happen in that room tonight except Linda or me. I couldn't have done it because I couldn't be there in Palm Springs with you at the same time, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I've already left the trail to Palm Springs a mile wide. Did you get away all right?
Yeah, off the back of the hotel. Nobody saw me.
Everything else go okay?
Oh, yeah. I got the maid in this afternoon and raised a fuss. Then I gave her $5 and made her polish everything till she was blue in the face. She'll never forget it.
Swell. You got the stuff?
Yeah, my big suitcase in the trunk rack. All packed in cotton.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
There you are. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Glasses, water pitcher, ashtrays, and look at this. I even got doorknobs. I unscrewed them with a nail file.
Hey, what do you know?
Here's the one to the bathroom. And this little one's from the medicine cabinet.
Uh-huh.
And this one's the inside of the front door.
Okay, I'll just put my fingerprints on them and you pack them back in cotton. Say, you're sure you can get this stuff back into your room all right?
Oh, sure.
Better hurry then.
No.
There. With my fingerprints on that doorknob, just let anybody try to prove I wasn't with you in Palm Springs tonight.
Oh, I told you that when you got down to something real, you'd hit the jackpot. Remember?
Yeah, and you know what this pot is worth, don't you? $5 million. got back to town a little before 2. I drove the car into a little side road about a half mile up the canyon and walked back. I didn't meet anybody, and the places I passed were all dark. So was mine. I slipped through a hole in the hedge and crossed the lawn and went up onto the terrace. I checked to see if I had the suicide note in my pocket, and then I pulled on a pair of gloves and opened the terrace door with my key and went inside. The gun was in my overcoat pocket. It was hers. I had the flashlight in my hand. I went over to the bedside and I flashed it on just a second. She was lying on her side, turned away from me. I put the gun against her temple and pulled the trigger. She didn't make a sound. I reached over to put the gun in her hand, and then it hit me. Her hand was stiff and cold as ice. I flashed the light in her face. It was blue. While I was away, she'd had her heart attack at last. For the last 3 or 4 hours, she'd been dead. Well, for about 10 seconds, I didn't know what to do. And I realized I had to get out of there. Saunders might have heard the shot. Before, it wouldn't have mattered one way or the other because the coroner would have established the time of death anyway. Now it made all the difference in the world. I went out the terrace door and I locked it behind me. I crossed the grounds and I started walking up the canyon. Walking, thinking. I don't know how long I walked. But what I was thinking was enough to drive me crazy. I'd planned the perfect suicide. I'd planned it so nobody could have fired that shot but Linda or me, and I had a perfect alibi. But now it had to be me that shot her. Because any fool of a doctor could tell she'd been dead when that shot was fired. And then it came to me. What was the difference? Let the Palm Springs alibi go. Let them think the shooting was an accident. Let them think anything they wanted to. I had the money. And what can you do to a man for shooting a dead body? It was almost daylight when I got back to the room. The house was still dark, so Saunders hadn't heard anything. First I burned that suicide note. Then I turned on the lights and unlocked the door. Then I fired another shot into the wall for Saunders again, just in case he was awake. Then I went over to the inter-house phone.
Hello?
Saunders?
Oh, yes.
Saunders, there's been an accident. You better call the police. Well, have you seen everything you want to, Lieutenant?
Yep. Well, you're living kind of different than you used to when you were a police reporter downtown, huh, Joe?
Yeah. I suppose you want to ask me some questions.
Oh, a couple. I hear you were going to Palm Springs last night.
Yeah, I was. Changed my mind.
Who were you going to see down there? Anybody in particular?
Oh, just a friend.
It wouldn't have been your old friend, Belle Schaffner, would it?
Oh, well, but I didn't go.
You'd have had time to go, though.
Oh, all right, but I didn't. Anyway, what's all that got to do with
nothing, just routine. So you came back here?
Yeah, that's right.
Then what happened?
Well, I came in the house and I went up to our bedroom, and I thought I heard a noise. I thought I saw a man moving around. Well, I was pretty jumpy, and I fired.
How many shots?
2.
And one of them hit your wife?
One of them hit what was my wife.
All an accident, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
You come into quite a lot of money with her out of the way, don't you, Joe?
Yeah, sure. What of it?
Nothing. Only it's too bad you're not going to be able to spend it.
Oh, nuts. What do you think you're going to do, charge me with a murder for firing a shot into a corpse?
No, but it could be a pretty spectacular little alibi for just on the spur of the moment, couldn't it?
Alibi for what?
For Belle Schaffner. What? Her throat was cut in Palm Springs last night, and your fingerprints are all over the place.
It was her ex-husband who killed her, of course. But what's the difference now? Bella was right about one thing, though. You can't write a decent story unless it's something real. I know. The end. Well, Miss Lance, we made it. Just.
Yes.
You believe it?
Yes.
Gee, that's funny. Nobody else did. The judge, the jury, not even my own lawyer.
Maybe they believed what I believe. You ought to die for it anyway.
Yeah, check. I've got a date for that right now. Right, Warden?
You ready, Agnew?
Yeah, let's go.
And so closes I Had an Alibi, starring Keenan Wynn, tonight's tale of Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
The other day, Elsa Maxwell told us about a friend who had lived many years in wine-loving countries around the world.
I gave him some of our delicious Roma, California Burgundy at dinner, and he confessed to me that he thought it every bit as enjoyable as any he had ever had. So I say, you people who do not regularly serve Roma wine are missing one of the most delightful treats daily living can offer. It's so good, so smart, and yet so very simple.
Take Miss Maxwell's advice. Enjoy Roma wine regularly. It's always good, unvaryingly fine in flavor and quality, and only pennies a glass. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. Roma. R-O-M-A. Roma wine.
Next Thursday, same time, Miss Nancy Kelly will be your star of Suspense.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Drive-In, starring Nancy Kelly. Suspense is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Suspense.
This is the Man in Black, here for the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California, who tonight from Hollywood bring you a star, Miss Nancy Kelly, in the suspenseful narrative of a Hollywood working girl who, one rainy midnight, found death sitting beside her on the ride home. And so with Drive-In and with the performance of Nancy Kelly, we again hope to keep you in suspense.
I wish I hadn't let Ruth talk me into serving that last car that came into the drive-in that rainy night. It was late. I was tired. I'd been on my feet all day carrying heavy trays, hopping to it when impatient people glared their headlights on and off in my eyes. And heaven knows there are a lot of impatient people in Hollywood. These car hops don't have an easy time of it. Talk about your mail carriers. Well, we're the same. Raining or blowing or boiling hot, we've got to get through with that tray or know the reason why. Tired, hungry people who sit back in their car and expect $1 million worth of service for a 10-cent tip. Why do we do it? Well, sure, there are other ways of making a living in Hollywood, but not many that hold that glittering promise that maybe someday, somehow, maybe someone will say,
Why, that girl looks like Lana Turner.
yeah, at least her hair's done up that way.
You know, I think I could use her in that new picture of mine. I think I'll ask her to come out to the studio.
Yeah, I know. Well, here we go again. Well, maybe it doesn't happen often, but There's always a chance, and there's always that hope. That's what keeps us going, I guess. But there are other things that can happen in a drive-in. Things that aren't on the menu by any manner of means. Like the rainy night I was telling you about when I let Ruth talk me into serving that last car that came in. Mildred, please take his order. I've got 3 other cars and I'm waiting for French fries. Oh, look at the clock, will you? It's near midnight. I'm off duty. Oh, please, Mildred, just as one more, will you? I'll do the same for you sometime. Ruth! Oh, what's the matter with him? Can't he read? Please do not honk your horn. It looks fair enough to me. Well, it's the doctor's car, see? He's probably going to rush. Anyway, you got nobody waiting. Oh, all right. Gee, thanks a lot. It's true. No one was waiting for me. Only the bus that had taken me to Glendale, where I lived alone in an apartment. So I buttoned up my raincoat and I took a menu over to the car. Good evening.
Never mind the menu. Just some black coffee, a pot of it, and a ham sandwich. Please hurry it.
When I took his order over to the car, the window was rolled up a little too far, and it interfered with the tray, so I reached in to wind it down. When I touched the handle, it felt wet and kind of sticky, too, but I didn't think anything about it, and I got the tray firmly set. When I looked at my hand, it was as red as blood. I looked up quickly at him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Dr. Morgan. I just had an emergency in the car.
Oh, an accident?
Yes, Sunset and Vine, quite a crash. I just happened by and I took one of them to the hospital.
Oh, gee, that's too bad.
Yes, it was very unfortunate.
I walked back trying to wipe the blood from my hand with a paper napkin. Ooh, it gave me a creepy feeling to have somebody's blood on my hand. Then I went in to wash. I was keeping close track of the time, and I was a little worried to see the big driving clock wasn't right. It sometimes ran slow. So I took a coin from my pocket. I figured it was worth a nickel not to miss that last bus to Glendale. I walked over to the payphone, and I was just about to drop the nickel in when I looked out and he was leaning on the horn and beckoning to me at the same time. I put the nickel back in my pocket, and I hurried out to him.
I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry, and I haven't time for this coffee to cool off. I'll take the sandwich with me. How much do I owe you?
40 cents.
40 cents. Here you are. I hope I didn't interrupt your phone call. Wasn't important, was it?
Oh, no. I was just checking on the time. I didn't want to miss my bus.
There was a clock right over your head.
Oh, that's usually wrong.
I have the time. It's about 4 minutes to 12.
Oh, gee, I am going to miss my bus.
What time does it leave?
At midnight from Hollywood and La Brea.
Well, hop in. I'll take you. I'm going right past there.
Oh, gee, would you? I'll take the tray and I'll be right back.
Okay.
I might still make it. In my hurry to unhook the tray from the window, I gave it a jerk and it fell crashing to the ground. Oh, Ruth! Ruth, please help me pick these things up, will you? I'm going to miss my bus. Oh, all right, Mildred, okay. He took the things up quickly. Ruth went off with the tray. I started to run around the other side of the car when I noticed something shining on the ground. It was one of the shakers that had fallen from the tray. I picked it up and I started running toward the drive-in when he spoke to me.
Why don't you just put that in your pocket? You can return it tomorrow. Come on. You're going to miss your bus.
I put the shaker into my pocket and I rushed over to the other side of the car. He opened the door for me. I was just about to get in when I hesitated. I wasn't used to doing this sort of thing. The other girls sometimes let the customers drive them home, but I never did. Still, he looked so decent and...
Come on, you'll miss it.
Then he reached out as if to help me in. And I thought then that he was really concerned about my missing the bus, but he seemed to pull me into the car. And the first thing I knew, I was sitting beside him. And the door slammed. And we were driving off. I was a little uneasy, but then I thought, it's only a few blocks, and I won't be in the car long.
I suppose you're in a hurry because someone's waiting for you.
Oh, no, I live alone, but I hate to walk back to Glendale in this rain.
You won't have to walk.
This is very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Not at all. Would you mind rolling up that window on your side? There's a draft.
Oh, of course. You can let me off at that corner over there.
All right.
Anywhere along here will be all right. This is fine. Right over there by that stop sign. You're going right through that stop signal.
Am I?
Yes. But I'll get over there by the other one. My bus. You're turning the wrong way.
Am I?
Yes. This goes up to Laurel Canyon.
Does it? You thought you were pretty smart, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean. Please let me out of this car.
You went right to the phone. You thought I wouldn't see you.
But I was calling about the time. Honest it was.
The time? With that clock right over your head?
Oh, but that clock's wrong sometimes. And besides, who would I call? Why should I call anyone about you?
You were calling the police.
Oh, no. Honest, I wasn't. Let me out of this car.
You were going to catch a bus. You were going straight to the police. That's where you were going.
But why should I go to the police?
You know why.
No, really, I don't.
Because you saw it. You saw his blood. No, you don't.
Oh, no.
There. You won't need to try to open that door again. Now we'll be getting along.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Miss Nancy Kelly, whom you have heard in the prologue to Drive-In by Mel Dinelli and Muriel Roy Bolden. Tonight's tale of Suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Haven't you often realized that many of life's finest enjoyments are simple and moderate rather than the opposite? I give you the words of a high and well-loved authority, Miss Elsa Maxwell, international expert on smart entertaining and gracious living.
Good hospitality is always simple, genuine, and moderate. That is why I often suggest enjoyment of delicious Roma Sauterne when you have friends in to dinner or with your everyday meals. Serve this delicate golden Sauterne well chilled with any food in any glasses you have. Special wine glasses are pretty but not essential to the enjoyment of Roma wine.
Now, what can I add to such charming good sense as that? Maybe just this. Roma Sauterne and all Roma wines are the best that California's magnificent sun-ripened grapes can provide, in glorious color, fragrance, and flavor, protected for you by the ancient wine skill of Roma's famed wineries. That's why Roma wines and Roma quality do not vary, never fall short, but are always enjoyable. Unchanging high quality gives tremendous popularity to Roma wines and makes low cost possible. Only pennies a glass. Remember, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wines. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
And now it is with pleasure that we bring back to our soundstage Miss Nancy Kelly in Drive-In, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I made that last try to get out, and he broke the handle of the door. All the strength seemed to go out of my body. I just sat there as we drove on. We passed a few people and some cars in the next blocks, and I thought of calling out, and then I knew why he'd asked me to roll up the window when I'd first gotten into the car. And then we were at the mouth of the canyon, and I could see the road dark and lonely up ahead. The car twisted and swerved. My arm ached from his strong fingers that had dug into it when I tried to jump out. I looked at him from the corner of my eye. He hadn't seemed like a criminal back at the drive-in, and he didn't seem like one now. His jaw was black from needing a shave, and still his face, well, it wasn't like a criminal's at all. It was so tired.
Quit staring at me.
Look, I didn't know anything about you. Honest, I didn't. Please let me go.
You know something about me now.
I won't tell anybody. Whatever it is, I promise you I won't.
A woman's promises. Remind me to tell you a story about a woman and a promise.
Let me out. Please let me out right here.
It's a long way back to Glendale.
Well, that's all the better. It'll take me hours to get back, and you'll be miles away by then.
I'm not taking any chances with you, kid.
Please. Oh, please let me out. I've got to get back.
You said no one was waiting for you. You live alone, don't you? No one will miss you.
We both hit the tire then. He looked quickly into the rear vision mirror. Then he took a gun from his pocket, and he turned to me.
That's for us, and we'll stop. Remember this. I've used this gun before tonight. I can use it again if I have to. If I'm taken, you'll go first. But now listen, I'm a doctor and you're a nurse, and we're headed on an emergency. If you want to live, you won't try to pull anything. Now remember that. Remember it.
Well, going awful fast for a wet night, aren't you? Followed you all the way up from Hollywood.
I'm Dr. Morgan, and this is Nurse Johnson on an emergency call.
See your identification.
Well, let's see.
He fumbled for his pocket with one hand, holding the gun to my ribs with the other. The motorcycle cop looked over at me. I thought for a moment that I could signal him with my eyes. But then I knew he wasn't looking at my face. He was looking down at my white starched blouse, which he could see under my raincoat. He thought it was a nurse's uniform.
Here you are, officer.
Okay, Doc. Sorry I stopped you.
Well, next step. Hey, wait a minute. Why, what's the matter?
I just wanted to tell you. Rain started to slide up there a ways. Better take it easy.
Thanks. I will.
You're not Dr. Morgan, are you?
What do you think?
Then we came to the landslide. It wasn't a big one, but it had made a terrible mess of the road. He didn't slow down, and the car swerved crazily as it slipped from one side of the highway to the other. Suddenly, it felt as though the whole rear end had slipped out. I looked over at him. He was tense. His knuckles turned white as he clutched the wheel. He shoved the car into reverse. I hoped it would never move. And it didn't. We were stuck. Hopelessly stuck.
Oh, have all the luck.
Suddenly the car was filled with light. A car had come around the curve behind us. This might be my chance.
Remember, I still have this gun. Now don't try anything. Hey! Where's Buck here? Could you give us a push? Thank you very much. Well, have some California hospitality. I'll have to get out. I'll have to put something under the wheel. You stay here.
There were some bushes by the side of the road. If I could reach them, I could perhaps run up the side of the hill and hide. Then in the morning, I could make my way back down the canyon. I slipped under the wheel and I carefully turned the handle of the door on his side of the car. I could see him in the mirror. He was at the back of the car. I eased the door gently open. I put one foot out. I was just sliding out when I heard him.
You're not going anyplace. Come here. Give me that raincoat.
Why?
I need something dry to stuff under this wheel.
Oh, but
You won't be needing it.
I hesitated a moment, but he practically ripped it off my back. He wound it into a ball, and bending down, he stuffed it under the wheel. The gun. It stuck out of his back pocket. If I could get it, if I could lay my hands on it. I held my breath, and I reached out. It seemed so far. I finally touched it, and then I snatched it from his pocket swiftly.
Give me that gun.
I'm going. You can't stop me now.
Can't I?
No. No, you stay right where you are. I won't hurt you. All I want is to get home. I'm going, but if you follow me,
You'll what?
I'll kill you.
I don't think you will.
Oh, yes, I will. You think I'm afraid?
Aren't you?
No. I don't care what happens to you. You're a murderer. You killed somebody.
I thought you didn't know anything about
I didn't, but I do now, and I'm going to tell the police. Stay where you are. No. I'm not afraid. I'll shoot.
It's too bad I used up all of those tonight. You could have filled me full of holes. Give me that gun. Now get in the car. That's perfect.
Are you going to kill me?
What do you think?
We were nearing the top of the canyon now. The road was very steep. The rain had let up. It was just drizzling now. Even though he hadn't answered my question, I knew the answer. He was going to kill me. I wouldn't get back home tonight. Not tonight or any other night. It was funny. I sometimes used to hate that little apartment of mine where nothing ever happened. But tonight... And then, for some reason, I thought about Ruth. What would she say tomorrow when I didn't show up at work? And then I wondered where they'd find my body.
Well, here we are. Lookout Mountain, the top of the world.
Suddenly, we came over the crest of the hill, and way down below, the city stretched out for miles. Millions of lights glittering in the rain. For a moment, I forgot everything. It was the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen.
Ever been up here before?
No.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
I used to come up here with a girl once. We used to sit and talk for hours. Come on. We'll get a better view if we get out.
I knew it was foolish to argue. I followed him. But as he walked over towards the edge, I became frightened. It was such a steep drop.
Well, come on.
I'm afraid to get so close to the edge.
You won't fall. Look. That's Los Angeles over there. That bright line of lights is Western Avenue. I went to school somewhere along in there. I used to get into all sorts of trouble at school. But I got by. I managed. And everyone said I'd grow out of it. And over that way, towards the ocean, that's Westwood. That's where she lived. This girl I was telling you about. That was the best part of my life, I guess. That's when they said marriage and a wife would straighten me out. Marriage and a wife would straighten me out in Westwood, they said.
Does your wife still live there?
No. She's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You needn't be. I killed her.
Oh, why?
Because she couldn't keep her promises.
Did you kill her tonight?
No. A long time ago. The jury said I was insane. But I think it was the sanest thing I ever did. They put me in an asylum. Do you know what it's like being locked up year after year when you know there's nothing wrong with you?
No.
It isn't good. You'd do anything to get out, anything.
I knew if I could keep him talking, maybe a car would come along. Maybe something would happen. It was my only chance.
What are you thinking about?
You killed someone else tonight, didn't you?
Yes.
Dr. Morgan?
Yes. He was one of the men who thought I was insane.
Why did you do it?
I wanted his car to get away in. I didn't want to be locked up anymore.
Oh, but they'll catch you.
No, they won't find a doctor for several days. I saw to that.
But how can you be so sure?
I do things thoroughly.
What are you going to do now?
First, I'm going to... Then I guess I'll go south.
I knew what he meant by that pause. I started to back away slowly. I'd made a mistake by reminding him of the present. My hand went instinctively to my pocket for something to defend myself with. I knew there was a pencil there. It was sharp. Maybe I could scratch him or hurt him in some way with it. But when I reached for it, I felt something else instead. Something cold and hard. I was puzzled for a moment, and then I remembered it was the shaker I'd picked up at the drive-in.
You can't get away now.
Then he started moving toward me. Me with only a pencil and a shaker to defend myself with.
It's too bad I came into that drive-in tonight.
Why did you?
Because I was hungry. Because I hadn't eaten for a long time.
Weren't you afraid someone would see you?
No alarm had gone out.
How did you know?
I knew. Oh, I'm sorry. If only you hadn't rolled that window down.
If you're sorry, why don't you let me go?
It's too late. What's that?
A car was coming over the top of the hill. With a sudden movement, his arms were about me in a tight embrace. I started to scream. But suddenly his lips closed over mine. Pushing my head back roughly, he kissed me. I could scarcely breathe. And I felt the car's headlights on it like a spotlight.
Well, just look at this view, will you? I'll have to do this in a picture sometime.
Can't you see we're interrupting something? Drive on, will you?
Where? Oh, in all this rain. I think people would have more sense. Come on.
He held me a moment longer. And when the car had gone, he released me. My pencil had fallen to the ground, and I was left with only the shaker in my hand. I fingered it nervously, and then I felt the top coming off. I felt the contents spilling into my hand.
What have you got in your hand?
Nothing.
Give it to me.
No.
Give it to me.
He grabbed my wrist, and he pulled me toward me. We were moving to the edge of the cliff, but my other hand was free, and I threw the contents of the shaker into his face. His hand flew to his face in an effort to clear his eyes. But it was too late. The pepper had blinded him. He lunged out for me, but I stepped aside quickly, and he slipped in the mud. His hands went out to steady himself. He clawed frantically at thin air, and then I saw him falling over backwards. Over the edge. And my strength gave away, and I felt myself sinking down to the ground. I don't know how long I must have been there, but when I came to, it was raining again. I was soaked to the skin, and there was mud caked in my hair. And there was no one in sight. The lights of Los Angeles stretched out in a pattern peacefully below, and I knew that somewhere at the foot of those hills was Glendale and my apartment. I rose slowly to my feet and we started back toward the road. And somehow, everything that had happened seemed unreal, like a dream. Everything, except the way he kissed me to keep me from crying out.
And so closes Drive-In, starring Nancy Kelly. Tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
We are sometimes asked, why does Miss Elsa Maxwell always say it is smart to serve Roma wine? Her explanation is simple.
It is smart to serve Roma wine. First of all, because Roma wines are so delicious, so good with food or any time. It is smart further because Roma wine affords simple pleasure, enjoyment that is truly moderate. Finally, it is smart because it is such an easy and inexpensive addition to hospitality and everyday living.
Suspense. Tonight, you find Help, starring Frank Sinatra and Agnes Moorehead.
My roomer, Mr. Armstrong, tried to warn me that morning he left on his business trip. I remember we were just finishing breakfast and he was rather in a hurry.
Well, I don't care what you say, Mrs. Gillis. I just plain don't like it. You're alone here in the house all day. There are no close neighbors. And after all, you know nothing about the man.
Good gracious, Mr. Armstrong, you'd think I was a pretty young thing of 20 to hear you tell it.
And another thing. Seems very strange to me that a young man should be job hunting from door to door in this day and age. Why, there are plenty of jobs to be had.
This is why it's so difficult to find help these days. Oh, you're a worrywart, Mr. Armstrong. And now that I've found someone to do my heavy work, I'm not going to let your silly notions change my mind.
All the same, though, I'm not leaving the house this morning till I get a look at the guy.
I remember I kept worrying about poor Mr. Armstrong missing his train because it was getting to be 9 o'clock. He dried the breakfast dishes for me, and as he talked, he kept looking out of the window towards the long driveway.
Hey, here he comes. Well, I guess I needn't have worried.
Mr. Armstrong was smiling, for he'd seen my young man who was coming up the driveway. And I smiled, too. Even I had forgotten what a meek, harmless-looking lad he was. Why, he could hardly be called a man at all, I thought.
So that's the critter who's been causing me all this mental anguish.
Oh, there, you see, you and your silly ideas.
Well, the little guy's not strong enough to keep a regular job, I suppose.
Why, I believe Sarah's getting some of your foolish notions, Mr. Armstrong.
There now, Sarah. I'm sorry that we made you nervous about him. Why, if you could see the guy.
Here. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I've been expecting you. This is my roomer, Mr. Armstrong. I don't believe you told me your name.
I'm Howard Wilton, ma'am.
Hello, Howard. I'm glad you come. I know you'll be a great help to Mrs. Gillis. And you'll be company, too. Well, I'm off. Take care of yourself. I don't think you'll have much trouble.
I don't believe your dog likes me, Mrs. Gillis.
Yes, of course she does. But she's just getting a little old and peasy.
Oh.
Come along now, Howard, and I'll show you where to hang your coat.
Yes. Oh, yes. I always hang my coat up.
He followed me into the closet storeroom at the back of the house. Then I handed him a clothes hanger and a rough, heavy apron, which I kept for cleaning help.
Is this apron clean, Mrs. Gillis?
Why, of course it's clean. No one's worn it since it was laundered last.
But there are spots on it. See?
Spots? Oh, here, let me look at it. Oh, but that's paint. No dirt and dried paint.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd rather not wear it.
Well, what do you wear then? You didn't bring out the clothes, did you?
I'm a neat worker, Mrs. Gillis. You needn't worry about my clothes. No.
I turned, and the light hitting his face from the small window made him look so different. I was startled for a moment, and then I thought, why, you're a silly old woman, Mrs. Gillis. And then I smiled.
Are you laughing at me, Mrs. Gillis?
Oh, I know. I was laughing at myself. Come along. Let's get started now. He'd only been at the den floor a short time when I heard him walk back to the closet storeroom. Can I help you, son?
I'm going after my coat, Mrs. Gillis. I don't like it being out there in the storeroom. It's a breeding place for moths, you know.
Oh, now, son, it takes longer than that for moths to do any damage.
Perhaps you won't think it's quite so amusing when I tell you that it's my best and only coat.
Oh, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Howard. Where would you like to put it? In the kitchen, perhaps?
No, the cooking fumes wouldn't be good for it. I'll take it right in the den with me. That is, if you don't mind.
Oh, go right ahead, Howard.
If you don't mind.
Suddenly, I was thankful that there was a phone. He was such a peculiar boy. I wasn't really alarmed. Not then, I wasn't. Still, it was good to know the phone was there. And that old Sarah was still in the breakfast room asleep. I went on about my own work that morning, but several times I went into the den to have a look at him. He wasn't doing much, I could see that. He seemed to keep polishing one small square in the corner of the room. Is there anything you need, Howard? Howard?
I won't be spied upon, Mrs. Gillis. I won't put up with that.
Well, see here, lad. I think we must have gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm not spying on you.
Then why do you keep popping in like this?
Why,
Would you like me to go faster? Would you like me to spill out my life's blood for you here on the floor? Is that what you're after?
Howard, are you well? Are you well enough to work?
Of course I'm well. If only you'd quit bothering and pestering and questioning me. Is that too much to ask?
Well, look, Howard, I'm interested in young men. I have 2 boys of my own. They're in the service. You see that Bill on the desk there? He's a Marine. And on the table there, that's Dennis. He's in the infantry. He's overseas.
So that's why you hate me. I see it all now.
Hate you? Well, whatever gave you that?
Yes, you hate me. I could tell it the moment I walked into this house this morning.
But Howard...
You hate me because I'm young and I'm not in the service like your boys.
Why, it never occurred to me. You must know I was grateful when you came looking for work.
Grateful? You resented me. The only reason you have me here is to work my life's blood away, to punish me for not being in the service just because your sons are in the service and I'm out.
Son, you're ill. Let's put the work away now, and I'll make you a cup of tea.
Oh, so you don't want me to do the job, is that it? You're like the Army. There was a job to be done, and they wouldn't let me in. Now you'd like to stop me in the middle of this.
I only want you to do whatever will make you feel better.
Well, leave me alone, then.
Very well.
Mrs. Gillis.
Yes?
I'll tell you why I'm not in the Army, if you insist.
I don't insist at all, Howard.
If you must know, I'll tell you. They said there was something wrong with my mind. Yes, I just thought maybe you'd like to know, Mrs. Gillis. They said there was something wrong with my mind.
The first thing that I thought of when I reached the hallway was the phone, but it was in the den with Howard. I ran quickly to the back door, but it was locked and the key wasn't in its usual place. The front door, it was locked too. And I heard a crash. It came from the den. I rushed in to find Howard peacefully polishing away at the same spot. He hadn't moved an inch. He didn't look up at me. Then I saw the phone which had fallen to the floor beside him. But it hadn't just fallen. The wires had been torn out of the wall.
The phone, Mrs. Gillis, it fell.
But the wires...
I suppose you think I ruined your phone.
The wires?
That happened when it fell to the floor.
It couldn't have.
That happened when it fell to the floor.
And it couldn't have.
I don't suppose you'll be able to use it anymore, Mrs. Gillis. Not for a while, anyway.
No, I don't suppose I will. Sarah! Here, Sarah! Here, Sarah!
Mrs. Gillis,
Yes?
you looking for your dog?
Yes, I haven't seen her all morning. She was in the breakfast room.
Well, she's not there any longer.
Yes, I know. Where is she, Howard?
Where is she?
Yes, where is she?
She's gone.
Gone? If you've harmed her...
She didn't like me, you know.
See here, I've put up with enough, you know. You tell me where my dog is.
What, Mrs. Gillis? You'll do what, Mrs. Gillis?
Sarah,
What will you do?
Sarah,
She's gone, Mrs. Gillis. I told you that.
You've harmed my dog.
Have I?
You killed her. Oh, poor old Sarah who never heard a thing.
She would have hurt me.
You're bad, Howard. You're wicked. You're wicked. You're a coward.
I'm not
You're
a coward,
coward.
Mrs. Gillis.
Yes, you are.
Cowards are afraid to kill.
Only a coward would kill a poor old dog.
Well, if I were a coward, I'd be afraid of you, and I'm not afraid of you.
Now, you let me out of here. Let me out.
I have strong hands, Mrs. Gillis. My fingers are like steel.
I've never harmed you.
No, and Sarah didn't either, but she would have if I hadn't harmed her
Let
first.
me out of here.
You're getting
Let
very
me out.
noisy, Mrs. Gillis. Perhaps if I locked you in this closet, you'd calm down a bit.
Howard! Howard! And then I heard the key turn in the lock. For a moment, I had the feeling of unreality. What was really happening? But I found out soon enough that it wasn't a dream. For the dim light from the little square window picked out a limp, lifeless object in the corner among the dusty mops. I knew without looking further what it was. Poor Sarah. Sarah, who never harmed a soul. I don't know how long he kept me there. I could hear him moving about the house, but he finally came back. He spoke to me through the door.
Have you calmed down, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard. Yes. Let me out.
Why?
Well, because it's warm in here. Because I want to get out.
You were looking for your dog, weren't you?
Well, never mind about that, Howard. Just let me out.
You know, Mrs. Gillis, if I kept you in there, you wouldn't be able to spy on me ever again.
I won't spy on you, Howard. Please let me out.
Do you know what I've been doing, Mrs. Gillis?
No.
I've been doing your den floors, just like you asked me to.
And that's fine, Howard.
It was fine being able to work peacefully, knowing that you were someplace where you couldn't bother me.
I won't bother you, Howard.
It was very peaceful. Nobody to bother me.
Let me out, Howard.
Will you promise to do as I tell you?
Yes, I promise.
Anything?
Anything.
Very well, then. Now, no tricks.
No.
Feel my hands, Mrs. Gillis.
He held them out before him. They were thin, weird-looking hands. Then he turned them over slowly, and he looked down at them.
Are they nice hands, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes. Yes, they're nice hands.
But you haven't felt them.
I knew better than to argue, and I forced myself to take hold of one of them. It was icy cold, and the floor wax had made it sticky.
Have your sons as nice hands as these?
Oh, no. No, they haven't.
But they got into the army, didn't they? I'm just as good as they are, you know.
Oh, of course you are, Howard. Wouldn't you like some food, lad? You haven't eaten all day, you know.
Some food would be good.
Let me fix you some.
Mrs. Gillis, you know, a woman I worked for once said my hands were weak.
She did?
Yeah, but she soon found out, however.
Well, here. Now, lad, I have some nice cold roast in the icebox.
I taught her a lesson.
And it'll only take me a minute to fix some salad.
Are your son's hands strong, Mrs. Gillis?
Not as strong as yours, Howard. I'll set the table right away.
Mrs. Gillis, feel my hands again. They're like steel, you know.
I finally managed to get some lunch on the table, and Howard sat beside me. He didn't say much, and he ate very little. I tried to appear casual, to engage him in a conversation, just anything. Do you work often, Howard?
Not often.
Or did you have trouble finding jobs?
Well, people are anxious to find help these days, weren't you?
Yes, to find help.
Mrs. Gillis, they're looking for me.
Who, Howard?
Well, I don't know exactly. The people I worked for last, I guess.
Well, was that here? In this town?
Oh, no. It was in another town. Everyone was looking for me, so I went away. It was horrible to be spied upon, Mrs. Gillis. Do you know what it is to be spied upon?
No. No, I don't.
Would you like to know?
No, I wouldn't, Howard.
I think I'll spy on you for the rest of the day so that you'll know how it feels.
No, Howard. Whatever it is you want, just take it and go away.
There's nothing I want, Mrs. Gillis. I only want to stay here with you.
I can't stand it, Howard. I can't. I am an old woman. Now, please go away and leave me alone.
I'm not going away, Mrs. Gillis. There's still a job to be done. I'll go away after I've done everything that's to be done.
Howard, I have some money here in my pocket. I got it upstairs for you. It's a great deal, and I'll give it to you.
I don't want your money, Mrs.
Well,
Gillis.
then go away.
Oh, that would be foolish. Then you'd tell on
Oh,
me.
no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't really, Howard. Go away, and I'll never tell us so that you've been here. I won't tell
I
us
don't
so.
believe you, Mrs. Gillis, and I don't trust you. There's only one way of being certain that you won't tell, and that...
My heart jumped. Oh, when I looked out the window, I saw that it was the milkman. Howard moved quickly to the window with me.
Tell him to go away.
I can't. I've ordered some extra things.
And go into the storeroom until he goes.
I can't, Howard. He knows I'm here, and he'll expect me to pay him.
You promised to do as I told you. Now, will you tell him to go away?
Howard, if I tell him to go, he'll think something's wrong, and then you'll get caught for sure.
All right, Mrs. Gillis. Take whatever you've ordered, but if you pull any tricks, you'll be sorry.
He opened the cabinet drawer, and I saw him take a knife out. Without another word, he stepped back between the stove and the wall, but he was still within easy reach of me. Oh, my hands were short. The milkman knocked as usual at the window over the sink. Just a moment.
Well, good afternoon, Miss Gillis.
Good afternoon.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Miss Gillis, I think I have good news for you.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Beginning the first, I think we're getting some badly needed help. In the future, your deliveries will be made in the early morning.
Well, that's nice.
I don't believe you ever did like these late deliveries, did you?
Well, I have never really minded.
Well, if all our customers were like you, Miss Gillis, it wouldn't be such a bad world. Here you are. 1 quart of milk, a pint of half and half. Bye, Miss Gillis.
But the extra things, you forgot them.
The extra things?
Yes, the extra things. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten the eggs and the butter.
I'll get them right away.
Mrs. Gillis, I'm going to give you one more chance. When he comes back, you're going to get rid of him. Do you hear? And if you give me away, I'm going to kill you. I'll kill you before he can get inside this house, and I don't care what happens.
I won't give you away, Howard. I won't give you away. I'll only pay him. I have to do that.
Shut up and remember.
Well, here you are, Miss Gillis.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Miss Gillis,
I'm sorry, I can't stop to talk to them. I stood for a moment behind the stove. His eyes were blazing. Then he spoke without moving.
You're very clever, aren't you, Mrs. Gillis?
What do you mean?
You thought you were going to put something over on me, didn't you?
I sent him away, didn't I?
The extra things you ordered. There weren't
Yes,
any.
there were. You saw him. You heard him.
He didn't know what you were talking about.
The milkman had returned. Oh, he stood outside the window. Howard looked at me, and I saw his knuckles go as he touched his knife.
This is your last chance. Get rid of him.
Yes, I will. I will, Howard. I will.
Sorry to bother you again, Miss Gillis, but you forgot the points on the butter.
Oh, yes. Yes, the ration point. Here you are.
Sorry I had to bother you, Miss Gillis, but you see, I have to...
Yes, I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy?
Tell me when he's gone, Mrs. Gillis.
I stood by the window and watched. He got into his truck, and then he drove off.
So that was your scheme, was it? So you wanted to give me away.
He's gone now, Howard.
You thought he'd save you, didn't you?
No, I sent him away like you asked me.
Do you know what would have happened to me?
I sent him away.
Do you? They would have taken me away.
Howard, leave me alone.
I'm going to punish you.
No, Howard, I've been punished.
No, you haven't.
Standing very close now, and I knew he still held a knife. And suddenly, everything was black, and I slipped to the floor. When I came to, I was in the den, on the den floor. My head throbbed. Then I remembered everything. I lay there for a moment and listened. Then I heard a sound. A soft, swishing sound. Suddenly, The hall clock began to strike. Why, it was 5. I'd been unconscious for longer than I'd thought. I sat up. The room had already turned dark in the late afternoon light. But I could see him now. He stood in the middle of the room. He was pushing my heavy floor polisher back and forth. Back.
What time is it, Mrs. Gillis?
About 5.
Well, I guess I'll call it a day now. I've done a nice job, haven't I?
Yes, Howard. Very nice.
I think I'll be going now.
I got to my feet. He paid no attention. He picked up his coat, which he'd placed over a chair when he'd taken it from the storeroom. Then he looked at the floor again.
Doesn't it shine nicely, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Was it worth $5 to you?
Oh, yes, Howard.
I have nice hands, haven't I, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard, you have. Here, take the money.
Thank you. You know, it's a pity they have to be used to polish floors.
You've done such a good job, Howard. I'm going to give you a few extra dollars.
Thank you. Will you be needing me tomorrow, Mrs. Gillis?
No, thank you, Howard.
The door's locked, Mrs. Gillis.
Yes, Howard. Do you have a key?
Yes, I do. I just remembered. A lot of things. Mrs. Gillis, there's someone at the door.
Yes, Howard. Will you open it?
Oh, should I?
Yes, Howard, you have the key.
I have? This it, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes. Yes, it is. Open the door. Open the door, Howard. Open it.
All right, Mrs. Gillis.
Hello. I'm Mr. Stevens of the phone company. Your phone's been reported out all day. I'm sorry we couldn't get around any sooner, but we're really swamped.
Mrs. Gillis, is your phone out of order?
No, there must be some mistake.
Well, now, that's strange. We've had several reports. Maybe I better run back and check my books in the truck.
Just a moment, Mr. Stevens. Could you do me a favor?
Well, certainly.
This boy...
Mrs. Gillis.
This boy, he's worked here all day. He's done a good job, but I don't think he's well.
I'm all right, Mrs. Gillis.
Oh, but you're tired, aren't you? Aren't you tired, Howard? Doesn't your head ache?
Yes. Yes, I am tired. And my head does ache.
Well, maybe Mr. Stevens will be kind enough to drive it to the car line.
Sure, I'll be glad to, Mrs. Gillis, but I can't wait long.
Well, right away, and I'll go along, too. I have some marketing to do. And, Mr. Stevens, as long as you're here, would you mind checking the phone just to make sure?
Of course.
I'll show you where it is.
Can I show him, Mrs. Gillis?
No, Howard, you wait here. We'll be right back. I moved quickly towards the den. Mr. Stevens followed me. Once inside, I closed the door behind us. He spotted the wrist wires at once.
Say, this
Boy, that man is dangerous. Drive us to the police station as fast as you can. Where is... Howard! We've got to find him. We can't let him get away.
We'll take the truck. Come on.
But when we reached the car, I suddenly saw him. He was sitting in the front seat with his coat folded neatly over his lap.
Were you looking for me, Mrs. Gillis?
Yes, Howard. Yes, I was. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready. It's very kind of you to do this for me. I'm very tired. I can't seem to remember things.
Well, don't try to, Howard.
Well, we all ready?
All ready, Mr. Stevens.
All ready, Mr. Stevens.
And so closes To Find Help, starring Frank Sinatra and Agnes Moorehead. Tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.